deposit.
I bought a pencil.
Thank God. Why did you buy a single pencil?
Because
I need another one.
I was at
What the fuck?
fucking Dollar General, and I was like, okay,
Five-pack.
I need Monster, and I bought chips because I was like, I like to have a snack, and they had the back to school sale, and almost everything was sold out except crayons, and there were 2 of these left, and I was like, this is $2. I don't care.
You should have gotten the classic 8-pack of crayons.
That would have been much funnier for me to roll up with.
Sheets. Yeah, and crayons.
Here we go. One of the characters I make for the Mythos, I will make a barbarian, and I will get a pack of crayons.
Okay. That's gonna happen now.
Okay.
It's canon.
I have a few things on the itinerary for today. The first is an apology. I did not print off any more character sheets or the new updated token trackers. I was supposed to do that this morning, and instead I was asleep.
Based.
The second thing on the itinerary is whether or not we want to change seating pattern, since we're in a new campaign. Which, this was kind of stupid to ask now, because you're already sat down and settled, but in the future, do we want to change seating patterns?
I like where I am.
I almost want to say no.
I like this specific spot. I don't care if people move around me.
Unstoppable force.
Okay, but to be fair, I kind of also like this specific spot.
By the kitchen. I like being by the wall. Back.
I like being by the kitchen.
Can't do this too, so I'm stuck here.
I can
You
get
can
You want to trade spots in the game?
Nope.
I guess I would have to move with you though, because I can't be on the same side.
Yeah, you can be on the
You
same
won't be
side.
against the wall anymore.
Exactly. It would mess everything up.
So I guess we're not moving at all.
I'm just so used to this orientation.
Maybe we can swap for a few of the myths when we get people in or out.
I like being able to make direct eye contact with Cole as I insult him.
You can do that no matter where you sit, Brad.
Right, but it's easier here because I can just look up.
Bro is. I was gonna make a comment about how you were so lazy you didn't want to move your eyes,
But true.
He doesn't want to put more effort into Cole than he has to.
True.
Cole's low
Also,
maintenance.
why would they give me just enough lead to not be able to put all of it in here? Like, there is one singular piece of lead that does not fit.
Capitalism.
Just to frustrate you.
wait, yeah, you gotta put a piece of it through and then put that last one in.
Well, there was one already in.
The real question is, why do they still call it pencil lead when it's graphite?
The real question is, did I already break this?
Is that extra crap?
Do you need a pencil?
No, I will figure this out.
You just call it a crab raccoon.
No.
I will not be bullied by the pencil.
I mean, is it being threatened by an inanimate object?
I may be bullied by the pencil.
Okay. And then I
put all the spare lead in it, and I think I jammed it.
a few.
Why would they have a separate thing with only one too much?
Because I only think that you need like one measurement at a time.
Right, but I will lose this.
How about don't lose it?
Have you ever lost your dice?
No, because...
Then you keep your extra lead where you keep your dice.
Oh, that would have been so smart. It totally would have fit, too.
Here, can I see that?
I have a spare eraser that I was going to put in there. I don't know why I didn't... It's been a long day.
Like I told Gabe, it's nap o'clock. Like, this is perfect nap time on Sunday.
Jaden is currently napping. I had to wake her up to tell her I was leaving so she could go back to sleep.
Incredible. I had a few character notes I wanted to go over. Basically, I think that Innovation Electric is
Okay.
a little too cartoonishly evil to be an effective antagonist unless your characters are significantly more desperate.
Sorry, can you repeat that for the deaf one sitting next to you?
I think that Innovation Electric is too cartoonishly evil to be an effective antagonist unless your characters are more desperate. I think that Ren's character, Reggie, is about the appropriate amount of desperate, where yours and Cole's probably are not. Yours can go either way.
Yeah.
In order for your characters to engage with the roleplay dilemmas, they need to not have other alternatives, so that they can effectively engage with the moral dilemmas that working with a gross capitalistic company would present you with. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Specifically for Ward, if he's just looking into these ruins, he really has no reason to do something immoral in the name of the company, because he could just go look at some other ruins. Even if they're not related to this specific culture that he's interested in, he needs a reason to be, you know...
Do you want that over table or private message?
It can be whatever.
Come back. Let me think on this, and I'll
Yeah.
come back to you.
Ren, I think that Reggie needs a more present sense of urgency to keep his contract secret. That's all. Other than that, I don't know. It's your character good. Because I like the note that we have about your character in his misgivings about his career, but I don't see any present circumstance in which it becomes relevant, unless we make it so. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I got a piece of lead to work.
For Oliver, I think
Being right with it.
it's pretty much fine.
For the time
Okay.
being.
Did you just break the large one?
Yeah.
We've got a business executive that both you and Reggie know, who I think could provide some interplay. But other than that, I think Oliver's motivation is pretty much good. And for Father Innocence, I think we still need to cover what that event was that your character is has witnessed and believes is magic. But I think that we can flesh that out and spin that into something that will make you very determined to only be here and nowhere else. Especially given certain decisions you would have to
The
make.
dude performing a magic trick. Like a card trick.
Let's make it a little bit more serious.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
I'm guessing your name starts with a P. Knows an I. Followed by a U.
We
What is
can
magic?
What's
cover
your name,
those-
John?
Am I this dumb?
Holy shit, how
Am I this dumb to buy a new pencil and instantly break it? This is fine.
You're not working now?
One piece of lead is.
One piece?
One piece of lead at a time in a mechanical pencil.
Right, but the issue is the rest of them are jammed.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
once this tiny two
Did you
pieces
jam
of
them in there?
Yes, he jammed it.
yeah.
He tried to shove them all in at
I
once.
put all of them in there because there was I assumed they would fit.
Even though the pencil came with a separate case for your spare lead?
I thought that would be dumb. I also thought there would be no lead in the pencil, and that's what the spare lead came for.
That
So
is
I
fair.
just took out the spare lead, put it in, put the cap on, and here we are.
Yeah. We can cover these character notes now or later, whichever you guys want, through messaging or over the table. If you want to do later, then just keep in mind that your characters should be a little bit more motivated to work with the company, even if you don't agree with their methods. Let me rephrase that. Despite the fact that you don't agree with their methods. So, sound good?
Mhm.
Do we want to do it now or later?
Later.
Later?
I would like Ward to be like super in debt to the company.
Okay.
So he has had too many contracts that he has failed, and so he just cost them a lot of money, and so he doesn't really have the option to leave.
I think that works. We can flesh that out later. You're pretty good still.
I can't vote one way or the other because I don't have a stake here.
I think actually, and I'm gonna just say this. I think your character will be dependent on the execution.
Yes.
And I think that we will take that as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, I do want to say one thing. I think that the thing that you witnessed that you think is magic should be happening to you again. The closer you come to whatever it is you're looking for in the store belt. So we can cover what it is later. Okay. Any other thoughts, comments,
I feel retarded.
jokes? Okay. Then we will go through the real Broken Mythos intro this time instead of not doing it like we did last time. Let me pull up my notes. This Google Drive thing's pretty neat.
You and I have one master document that makes it 30 other documents instead of just a Google Drive.
Let me put on some music.
This might be too scary.
A tall, gaunt figure, hooded in a flowing, rich red cloak, approaches your table. On all sides, you are surrounded by bookshelves, infinitely tall and vastly wide, with countless books of all shapes and sizes. Somehow you feel that a world's wealth of knowledge exists within each of these books. With a flourish, a long, wizened hand slides a book across the table. Its flesh seems to be made of paper, and is covered in scrawling ink text tattoos. A rush of air comes along with the hand, carrying the musty smell of scholars in knowledge that has sat in one place for too long a time. A tepid breath pushes out from the cloak, and a few moths flutter out of its dark crevices. Despite its low tones, you can hear its creeping voice clearly above the distant murmur of voices and commotion. Welcome to the Wanderer's Archives, a place outside of myth. I am the curator, and from henceforth shall provide as your humble servant. I'm sure you have many questions, but first allow me to summarize. You've been brought here as Mythdivers, under the Broken Mythos Protocol, and the fate of the multiverse lies in your hands. Here in the archives, we possess the ability to observe, record, and archive the ongoings of any world, any myth in the Mythos, on one solitary condition. That world must contain magic. An individual we've been calling the Horizon Thief has been traveling the Mythos and draining myths of their magic. The implications of these actions are criminal at best and genocidal at worst. Once these worlds go dark, so to say, the archives are no longer able to observe them. These worlds are dropping out of the Mythos, and no one is able to say why or how. Your duty is to identify this Horizon Thief, track them down, and bring them to justice. We possess all the records of the 8 fallen horizons, up to the point that their magic was lost. You can peruse any of them at your own discretion. Look for clues, connect the dots, and solve the puzzle. Who is the Horizon Thief? Why are they doing this? And how can we stop them? At the archives, we possess the ability to send you to any world in the Mythos. But take heart and listen closely. The worlds you are interested in, the Fallen Horizons, do not possess their own magic anymore. Mythdivers, any world you journey to will be a one-way destination. None of the Fallen Horizons can send you back to the archives, so when you think the time to take action has arrived, you will have only one shot. Choose carefully. To begin, I have a myth that I think you will be very interested in. This is the only one of the Fallen Horizons that we have been able to observe after its world fell silent. One of you runs your fingers over the leather-bound cover of that book, sliding them across gold leaf-encrusted text. The title reads, Still Waters Run Deep, a Cazadaan story. Well, Mythdivers, do you have any questions?
It's about time we get to business.
I agree.
Very well.
Sorry.
Continue.
Yeah. If we find, locate, and stop this Horizon Thief, is there any way to restore the magic back to these worlds?
No, the damage has been done. Our only hope is to prevent the plague from spreading.
Okay.
Any further questions, Mythdivers? Very good.
So, yeah. Regardless of whether we're successful or not, it will be a one-way trip.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Your sacrifice is much appreciated. The Mythos will be in your debt. Alright. Let us begin, as all stories should begin, in media res.
Once upon a time. Oh. Yeah.
Once upon a time, there were 4 hunters. I believe they were in a cave. Does someone want to do a recap?
Sure. I'll do a recap. Alright.
I feel so dumb. Just $2 just wasted.
I like to imagine.
Wait, is the pencil completely broken?
Yeah.
What?
What? How?
Well, I mean, I can put the one piece of lead from coal in, like, through the front, but other than that, yes, because there's no way to...
Can you not push the lead through the front to push the other pieces out?
No, it breaks the lead.
Damn.
That's why I have this
Bro
in
just
front of
broke
me.
his wind channel
Can I
chamber.
see that?
Brad's real Mythdiver is struggling with his feather quill.
Yeah,
The
my
Wanderer's
my
archives.
real Mythdiver has an actual mechanical pencil that he can't figure out how to use.
It's because your world's magic has been drained.
There we go. We have write that down
Write that
somewhere.
down, write
Here,
that down.
I'll put
Put
that
that in
on
the
the
tree.
back of this character sheet.
You can use one of the broken pieces of lead to write it down.
Okay.
I have a personal vendetta against the Horizon Thief. They broke my pencil.
Alright, I will be playing a wizard who can no longer use his magic quill. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Thale, if you would. The recap.
The recap.
Served hot and ready.
Yes. As paperwork dictates,
Moving this
I shall
table
give the
around is
recap.
great.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So we started off. We started off getting off the boat. We all met each other. We met our handler Daisy.
She's kind of a Gyaru stereotype.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were given our first orders to make an encampment up north. The river was unusual in that it ran northward, which was claimed due to a magnetic irregularity. Yeah. Afterwards, we continued heading up north. We found a few items, a few clues, fought a few Wroggi off, and located a missing scout in a man-made access to a cave that he was hiding in and hiding out in. After exchanging threats and making a very quick deal, he divulged information.
It's really hard to write with 2 centimeters of lead. Sorry, continue.
He divulged
Do
information.
you want a pencil?
I want a coals.
Yes. Yeah. He divulged information about the Great Wroggi's location and a possible third entrance in its cave that would be where it sleeps. Afterwards, we made our way through. We dove in through some still water that was very dark and murky to swim to this secret third entrance of the cave. After throwing a cow corpse into it, or a large bovine dinosaur type creature. And then afterwards, we hid, waited for the Great Wroggi to come in, and we are about to slam his ass into the dirt.
Alright, I don't remember who's who in the tokens, so please identify yourselves. And then place yourself wherever you want to be. Because remember,
I'm the
Mr. Groggy is asleep.
I'm the green guy since I have my ghillie suit. I'm basically cosplaying Levi Ackerman with
You're
my.
the green guy?
I'm cosplaying Levi. I've
Where's
got the
purple
scout's
guy?
cloak, ghillie suit, and I
uh.
also have the chain weapon attached to my hip.
The chained hook.
I'm so good at life.
You fixed it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, Cole, I need you to make a note for your broken Mythos character that you are my hero because you fixed my mechanical pencil.
He has advantage on all pencil fixing checks. Don't put more than one at a time.
Advantage in machinery.
Here, give me all of them or put in
Or,
one.
what is it?
I didn't think I
Did you re-break it?
No, he put one in and shook it, and so it flew back out of the pencil.
It landed in my lap, so I caught it.
Alright.
Cole, I would like you to see with the tiniest piece I could physically hold.
Give me the top part.
This is what I wrote. So I assume everything that's in there now works since I have so many broken pieces over here.
I'm so good.
I'm converting to whatever religion Father Innocence is.
Crazy radical.
Sign me up. Mechanical pencil architect.
I feel like my Arcana is about to go up.
If I remember correctly,
You don't.
okay, I believe we had discussed a way we could set up where we all forfeit our actions to make one person jump to the end of their skill tree.
The rules as follows for sleep ambushes are: everyone takes one simultaneous action, one person takes a full turn. Or one person.
Okay.
Yep.
Because by that logic, I think we had loosely discussed hammer.
I just
full
big
tree.
smash.
Yeah. You charge twice or whatever and then hit him with a hard hit.
It's called courage. The move is called courage.
Also, the new D&D book is out for anyone interested. I just have access to it now.
Or I should say, not a full turn. One person gets to do
3 actions.
one. Well, 3 actions is not enough for most weapons to get their crazy shit online.
Mm-hmm.
Do we say that it's 3 then?
It's
or-
3 actions, cause otherwise...
Yeah.
Otherwise you can put yourself in whatever game state you want, which is a little too crazy for some weapons.
True. My charge blade,
Yeah.
activating all 3 of
All
my
3
permanent
upgrades,
upgrades.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do whatever that is, please.
You.
Your
Start
equivalent to that would be having 6 scale.
Okay, while we wait for Ren to review her combo tree, why don't we all roll initiative? While I review the initiative rules for Oscars.
I believe with...
Where the fuck is my tree?
I believe with
Before
Great
you tell
Wroggi,
me
it's
to use
3
the
turns.
index, I'm trying, and it either takes me to the very bottom or the middle. Yeah, there we go.
3 turns, 3 actions each. Okay.
Do I have one of the trackering sheets?
You should.
What tracker sheet?
Oh.
Oh, this? Oh no.
I left all of my stuff here, so does somebody have 2 of them?
Let me go check the closet in a second.
It never came out. It's still in the closet. So sad.
Yeah, Ward is very homophobic, so.
My character is probably canonically homophobic.
Let's not. This is not irrelevant. Okay.
But Gabe, I'm just a conservative, pulling myself up by my bootstraps.
That doesn't make you homophobic, that makes you right. Gosh, man.
It was in the closet. Sorry, Fred. You got the gay tracker.
You know what? This is the best way for me to be supportive.
Father Innocence, what is your initiative?
Actually, technically, it's not because my girlfriend's bisexual.
You didn't even know.
Where? Oh, I was like, where did my 10 go?
Oliver, tell me this.
30 20s.
Where's my tree?
Ollie.
Ollie.
Ward?
That'll be a 7.
Excellent.
I got 14.
Mm-hmm. Father.
My first
Oh
roll
wait,
was
is
cocked.
this your initiative? Is initiative just plus what?
Plus your dex.
Number plus dex.
6.
6. Wunderbar. I staggered Wroggi's initiatives perfectly.
Getting Wroggi with it.
Get a little Wroggi out here.
Oh, also, I
Reggie IE? 2Ds IE? Okay.
don't know if Gabe, if you talked about this, I just was listening. If people end up not enjoying their weapon, you can just swap at the end of this session. But that's probably gonna be like your last chance, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
What the plan is going to be is at the end of the hunt, I will in-game give your characters a ticket for a weapon respec, and then you can change weapons if you want.
All right.
So you will be probably using these weapons for a minimum of 2 encounters.
Let yourself know if you like it or not.
Yeah, address it in-game. Also be, because
Will you cry if we don't like it? I
don't
know Robert's sensitive.
But I want you to at least play it for 2 combats so you can learn it first and then decide whether or not you like it.
Mm-hmm.
And follow-up question, is this the only Mythos we're doing in the Dungeon Hunter setting
At the moment.
at the moment?
Yeah. Probably. But if we love it and you all beg me to play more, probably won't happen. And we can do another one.
I mean, I would be down for a second one, as long as there's some standard D&D in Gabe's version.
As long as there's what?
Some D&D in the Broken Mythos stuff.
The Broken Mythos will be primarily D&D. I want to try like 1 or 2 other systems, maybe.
Oh,
I
hell
don't know how it goes. I want to try Blades in the Dark for
Ooh.
sure. And I've got a few other things I'm looking at the moment. I've got the perfect matchup for Blades in the Dark actually.
I'm super down.
Okay. But primarily we will be running a refined Wheel of Time rule set basically, with more stuff on top of it in some places.
Sometimes less.
Sometimes less. Okay. Ren, are we confident that we know what moves we want to play? No.
Although, weren't we, if we're doing
Oh.
the ambush thing, didn't we talk about Earthshaker?
That was
Cole.
not correct. You don't have enough actions to use an Earthshaker off the bat.
Run.
Blink. Monster, Blink.
My recommendation is to do Courage 1, Courage 2, Slam Dunk.
Hold on, let me look at this.
Question.
You could alternatively do Courage 1, Courage 2, Courage 3, and then just wait. for the
Excuse
attack
me,
next
I have the glider cloak, so I could go straight into Slam Dunk from Courage 1, too.
Yeah, but you inflict less status tokens out.
I don't. Okay.
Does the fact that there's 4 of us impact how many actions she gets? Like, does she get 4 actions in place of all 4 of us taking 1? Or
Ren?
is she, yeah,
No.
or is she just set to 3?
She's set to 3.
Okay.
A full turn.
But couldn't I go Courage 1, Slam Dunk, Courage 3?
Yes. Since
Which
you're
puts
next
me
to the wall.
closer to Earthshaker, right?
Yeah, if you want to Earthshaker. That's not a bad route actually, yeah. I forgot you had a glider cloak.
I don't.
Okay. So we'll take this step by step. Are we doing wall jump into slam dunk? Courage 3?
Yes.
Okay. Now we need to cover which monster part you're hitting
Where are you starting on the map?
and why that's relevant.
Hello, Father. The one who hates me.
Which one is Reggie?
That one.
Reggie, because you have a glider cloak, as part of your movement, you may decide to wall jump. When you do a wall jump, you always have advantage on your roll, no matter what. Unless there's tokens in play, but we're just going to say you always have advantage. And you always deal an extra damage die.
Okay.
So first, are we moving in wall jumping, or are we couraging into a wall jump?
I think I can just courage one into it, right?
Yes,
And then
you can.
go to slam dunk
Yes.
after the wall jump.
So let's do courage 1 first. Courage 1 lets you move 15 feet. You gain 1 focus.
And I can track it right here.
Yes.
Just
You need the dice like a d6 or something. You just put a 1 over your focus.
Yep. Focus can be spent on any roll to give you a reroll advantage, essentially.
okay.
Any roll, doesn't matter what kind. And then
So
your
I
next
can move.
attack always inflicts stagger.
And so I want to move closer, don't I?
Yes. So now you are in range of the Wroggi's head.
Yes.
Wroggi's head is a special monster part that is higher than the rest of his body. So normally, unless you have reach, a ranged attack, or
Or inflicting amount token.
inflicting amount token, you would have disadvantage to hit. Any monster parts that are high parts will be outlined on the token piece. Because you're wall jumping, Ren, you always have advantage. So even though this is a hard part to hit, you're rolling with advantage. So roll with advantage.
I got an 11.
Would you like to use your focus to reroll?
Oh, sure. Do I reroll both then?
Just one.
I got 14.
That hits. Okay.
So I roll a d6, or no, d8
Yep.
plus 4. Wow, I'm not doing the best. 5.
Wroggi takes 5 damage. Let me check this out real quick. 5 head damage and 5 total damage. Now, slam dunk first inflicts a stagger token because of courage 1, adding stagger to your next attack. So Wroggi will take 1 stagger token. And then Slam Dunk also inflicts 1 topple because of its own effect. Now, Ren, Slam Dunk vaults you into the air.
Yes.
So your next attack.
It's a mount attack. Right?
Yes. So do you want to make another attack, or do you want to do courage 3?
I'm going to correct you on one thing. Since you did hit the head, that stagger should be a stun.
True. Thank you. Do you want to do another attack, or do you want to do courage 3? My advice, you should attack again.
Yeah, I'll attack again.
So, from
Don't I
slam-
make an attack with slam dunk though?
Yeah, you just did, remember?
Yeah. So now you can do it.
So I don't. Oh, I don't do damage.
You
I
just did. 5
Yeah.
damage. Remember?
Oh, that wasn't the courage. That's just slam dunk.
Yeah, slam dunk.
I see.
Well,
okay, so
no,
courage
you
is not an attack.
also roll an extra d8 from wall jump.
Oh, true.
3.
So, from slam dunk, you can do courage 3, or you can stall your position by using bang 2. My advice, use bang.
Just hit again.
Yep. Bang 2, because it's from slam dunk, is an aerial attack. So you are ignoring the head's high property, and you can just roll a straight attack.
And so I make an attack and inflict a stagger token since
Mount.
it's 2.
A mount and a stagger.
Mount and stagger.
Because yes, and this is a neutral because it is you are attacking with the mount token. Unlucky.
I'm rolling shit today. Okay, 8, I guess.
8 is unfortunately a miss. Okay. That was the initiating action. Now, who is first on the initiative list?
Me.
Oliver! What's the plan?
Oliver Twist over here.
I have a quick question. So I'm
Yeah.
reading through. Anything that says neutral, I can start from nothing, provided I have the Gale to spend.
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't spend Gale to use actions. You just have to have that many to use them.
Oh. How
So-
many Gale do I lose at the end of a turn?
And you lose one at the end of your turn. Basically, Chain Hook is a weapon about building momentum and keeping it.
That completely changes how I understood this, knowing that. Awesome.
Okay. Oliver.
Alright. My first action would be to move and as well as use a skill check. I will use a skill check to command.
You have full health, you don't have to use skill
Yep,
check.
so I don't. But I still have to use an action command, which I'm combining with freedom of movement. During my movement, I will use my grappling hook to hook onto this part here to inflict a mountain token on my next attack.
Okay.
And then my attack will be on the tail.
Resolve Bullseye's action first.
He goes after I go, right?
He goes when you
Oh,
command.
when I command him?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to have Bullseye. Yeah, Bullseye will use the Warhorn.
Oh, fuck you.
Twice, actually.
Twice? This is ridiculous. Okay. Let me set up my own little token tracker back here. Okay. Now you may attack the tail.
Alright. I will perform, short slash.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit,
Hits.
and that inflicts a mountain token.
Yes.
And then I will hit with a... Yeah, I'll do a... Oh, I should have rolled damage first. Oopsies. That is 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I will do a circle slash to hit the tail and the body.
Perfect.
Does it have disadvantage or is it just normal?
This is normal.
That is another 14 to hit.
Roll damage.
That is 5 damage to the tail and 5 damage to the body.
Incredible. Okay.
That's my turn.
The Great Wroggi is next, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Wroggi, our good friend, the Froggy Velociraptor, is going to stand up. Incredible.
No.
His first action, he's going to make a barking sound. Seems to be calling for his allies.
No, Wroggi, no.
No one seems to be nearby. As part of his bark, Wroggi gets to take the recover action. He spends one of his hit dice to gain some health back. Not very much, though. He's going to move.
Oh yeah, we murdered all of his children.
His wives, more accurately.
Well,
With concubines.
most of them were pregnant, so.
He's moving here. Just as a reminder, opportunity attacks are not a thing in Dungeon Hunter unless you have the tokens for it.
Yeah, a counter token. Womp womp.
And then he's going to body slam into Bullseye here with his full flank. Subtract one hit die from Mr.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Since it is the end of Wroggi's turn, he is going to recover most of the status tokens you inflicted. We tick down rage by 1. Who's next?
Me. So he's at 0 rage. He used one attack to get rid of 1 rage, and then the end of his turn just ticked off the other, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check
Well, does rage decay at the end of a turn?
that. I thought it was like just any other status token, so, like it did.
It probably should.
Otherwise, I could destroy action economy with
Yeah.
more ones. Father Innocent, you got this.
So you use your first action to move.
Hold on. Where did you start, Father? Because you were asleep. He was asleep. You can start wherever you want. So you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started here because he was originally lined up to do it, but then the Wroggi moved.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So now I'm
Wait, so
going,
you still within 15 feet?
No.
I'm going
He's setting it up.
Got it.
so moving is an action.
Yes. But you have 3.
First action I move, second action I quick draw. Starts from neutral.
Are you attacking torso, tail?
Let's do torso.
Yeah, what the hell?
The tail?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the torso then.
I'll hit.
I was going to part break.
That's
His tail can't move.
that's a 7.
Yeah.
It's a hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot his head is only breakable part.
I need to lower Wroggi's AC a little. Okay.
We're just rolling pretty poorly.
This is balanced around 118 already. So I'm going to dock it as points. Alright, you have 1 action though. Cool?
Yeah, I think. Isn't there a sheet that makes me move backwards?
You can do a Fade Slash, which is an attack, moves you backwards, and gives you a Spirit Token, which you can spend whenever to take another action.
I'll do that.
Or you can Quick Sheath, which gives you 1 evasion and 1 counter. Which is not an attack, but
I
gives you
don't want to
evasion.
be near him, so I'm gonna
Okay, Fade
fade
Slash.
slash 15 feet back to where I was.
Roll an attack.
The funny thing
That
is,
one is 20.
Roll damage. Okay, and then you move 15 feet in any direction of your choice, away from the
Straight back,
monster.
yeah.
Straight back.
Where I was.
And then you have a Spirit Token to spend now, or to save for later, assuming that you don't get hit in movement.
Well, keep it.
Okay, bold choice. I believe Great Wroggi moves next.
yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
How do I lose the spirit?
You're hit.
If you take status damage.
Good. Basically, if you take damage, you lose beneficial tokens.
If you take status token.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Just
take
a
stats.
normal hit does not do it. But it's a risk reward thing. Hang it onto it, use it later, or spend it now so I don't lose it.
That makes sense.
Wroggi's next move is to tail spin.
No.
Sorry, Bullseye!
Alright, Bullseye, it's fine. This is your job.
Bullseye's face taking. Dock another hit die.
Bullseye's job is to just get hit.
Yes, that is what I kidded him out to do.
He is in fact named Bullseye, so I guess he is a target.
Okay.
That is exactly what I kidded him out to do.
Wroggi's next move is to back hop.
He's not inflicting any status tokens, right? With these?
Nope. There's hits. In the direction of his choice. And then he's going to spray some poison!
Uh-oh, guys, what can I do about this?
Okay. Poison Cloud's effect. Con save DC 15.
Alright, I have advantage on this because I'm wearing medium armor.
This is some fucking white paper towels.
15.
Gosh,
Alright, you take 1 poison token.
1
I
poison.
figured I used with the skinnier ones. I always pull off 2.
fair.
From Wroggi's back hop action, he also gets 1 evasion. Keep that in mind. Wroggi's got an evasion token in his pocket for use whenever he wants it. Who's next?
Me, technically.
Ward.
Remind me how the light armor is used, please.
Light armor means that the evasion can bump your advantage status 2 instead of 1. So neutral attack always misses, advantage becomes disadvantage. Now that you spend evasion to completely dodge deck saves.
Does evasion deteriorate at the end of your turn?
Nope, it's active.
How do I gain evasion? By movement?
From moves in your tree, not just moving, from attacks or actions, or by using the dodge action.
Okay. So I have no way of gaining evasion through the tree. That's fine.
Chain Hook special ability, like the wind, lets you turn any gale into evasion.
Oh,
Immediately.
immediately, so it doesn't have to be done beforehand?
Yep.
Ah, cool, cool, cool.
But it's your class resource, so
Cool, cool,
manage
cool.
go.
He moved even further away from me.
You have 2 gil.
You are the most mobile guy. Also, I do want to give you a tip. Your hook action generates 1 spirit per turn, so it's pretty much free. Or you can use it to build up spirit, whatever you want.
Remind me what spirit does.
It's action surge.
Spend it
Oh.
at any point for an action.
Oh,
Cole's Face Slash does the same
I
thing.
didn't understand that. And I don't start with any gale, right?
Nope, not unless you brought your Mirage Cloak.
Do you have Mirage Cloak?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. I will start by hooking then.
You have a slinger?
Yes.
Okay, who are you hooking?
The head.
Alright. His head is hooked, so you're getting 1 spirit.
Okay. I'm gonna lasso this bitch. I'm going to then yank myself onto it, right?
Yes.
Pull yourself up to your full speed. Yeah.
Pull myself up to your full speed.
Where are you going?
There's a nice little open spot right there.
And you can go around the poison cloud. I'm letting you know that. You can.
Okay.
I know, are you spending spirit at all, or is this your second action?
So, hook first action, yank second action, third action. If your next attack is made immediately after this action, inflicts 1 mount. So I'm going to.
Also, note you gained a gale off that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you gained a gale off yank.
Make sure to decay, deal by 1 at the end of your turn instead.
Right. Okay. And now from there, I am going to swindling slash.
Attaboy! Okay,
So I make a melee attack.
go ahead. This is a head?
Yeah.
Alright, you're neutral, and you're dealing amount tokens for this action.
Natural 20.
Nice!
So
I should have had Wroggi use it as a move. That's okay. I'll hang on.
I do d8s, right?
Yes.
I mean, you can use evasion after the fact, right? You can use evasion after the number.
Yeah, but,
Correct.
this is training.
Yeah.
Let me have this, Robert. 12 plus 6. Or no, we don't add any damage, right?
You got modifier damage.
You do? Okay. So 18 damage.
Okay?
Wait, how'd you do 18?
Correct.
Crit.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 5, a 7, plus 6.
And you have 4 gale.
I know a 4 gale. It's a bigger number. Now a 4 gale, because I gained 2 off of that. So I only have 3 then?
At the end, once your turn is
No,
over,
he has,
you will have.
he has 3 gale. How would he have 4?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you have 3. My bad.
And my turn is not quite done yet, since I have a spirit.
Spirit!
Okay. So now, that doesn't unhook me though, right?
Nope.
And then already inflicted the mount token. So then, so I have 3.
If I were you, I would trick thrust.
Trick thrust. It's the one where you jump back, right?
No.
No.
Trick thrust is a reach attack that gives you 1 gale. Also hooks your chain if it's unhooked.
Oh,
I'm
I thought it had
currently
to be
hooked.
unhooked.
That's too complicated.
I actually disagree with Gabe on this. I would cunning retreat.
That's what I was leaning towards.
Boo!
Yeah. I don't want a front line, so I will spend my spirit
Piss off.
to cunning retreat.
Melee attack with reach. So if you choose to, you can attack the head at neutral.
Yeah, I will attack the head again. 16.
The hits for damage.
Okay. 12 damage. I gain
Yes,
a
sir.
dance token.
And move 15 feet in any direction of your choice away from the monster.
5, 10, 15.
Right.
Remind me dance tokens, please.
You spend it during an action to move half your speed.
Okay.
Copy that.
For free.
Right, for free.
Also,
And then Gale would deteriorate
by 1 at the end of your turn.
by 1.
If you have light armor, your move speed is 35.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Bren, because you have heavy armor, your move speed is 25.
And what's the max scale I can have?
6. Alright, who's next?
It is, Reggie.
Reggie!
Reggie.
It's your turn, Reggie!
Oh dear. Okay, so I guess I can go into slam dunk now, can't I?
We check between.
Or actually, you have to courage 3, then you can sound them. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I meant Earthshaker. Right?
Or you can courage 3, then Earthshaker. Because you entered with Bang 2.
Yep.
That's why I like dual blade so much, is because I could spend so much dance to move a shit ton.
Bang 2, yes. To courage 3 to Earthshaker.
Well, I just did bank 2, so this is courage 3.
Gain that power
Which means
token.
So I get a power token?
Yes. Courage 3 first moves you 15 feet. So move 15 feet.
10, 15.
You can hit me.
And then I can move more, can't I?
Yeah, so you can move stall. So if I were you, I would try to find a way to get around Poison Cloud.
Yeah, so courage 3 move, and then...
What's glide click let me do though generally? Normally?
It just lets you wall jump as part of your weapon movement.
Okay.
So you can courage 3 off the wall to wall jump, but
There's no way to get to the
there's no
Wroggi.
way to get to Wroggi in time.
So maybe I should go this way rather than
Yeah, just
Yeah,
walk
you should
around,
probably go
so
around.
hit his head.
5, 15. Then I have 25 movement, so I can go 5, 10,
You can
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, right here. I'm an enemy now. Okay.
Courage 3 gives you 1 power and 1 focus. For every power you have, you always deal extra damage, extra die damage.
Oh, nice. Do I use it up or does it just stay there?
It stays there until the end of your turn. It decays.
It's a status.
Okay.
So, Earthshaker can be just an attack, or you can convert off of it. You can optionally take.
Oh no, how did I get over here? I'm in the wrong section. No,
Use the outline.
I'm trying.
It might be easier to move all the weapons into separate docks.
You think? What do you guys think? Okay,
I think it's too easy to accidentally move somewhere else in the document.
I'll work on that.
I think you keep one master document, and you throw in like a link to each of the other ones.
Okay.
Okay, so I can
So
go
like cut and
into
pasting though.
Earthshaker now.
Yes.
And what were you saying about Earthshaker?
You can optionally choose to take any tokens you have and inflict them onto the monster as topple.
What's Topple do?
It trips them.
They can't move.
It drops them prone and makes them have half speed and disadvantage, basically. You don't have enough to topple him, so I would hang on to him.
Yeah,
Also, you're attacking a high part here, so I'd use that focus to convert anyways. Off your skin neutral.
Okay. So I get rid of the focus and I'm neutral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, I actually rolled well, and that's 24.
24. Roll damage. Roll an extra die because you have 1 power.
Nine.
Perfect. Because of Courage 3, you inflict the stagger token. Wroggi never used his evasion, so your stagger token flips his evasion into a stagger. So status damage can take away monster's resources, but it can do the same to you. Okay. Is Wroggi's turn?
Yep.
Perfect. Wroggi is going to flee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flee again.
What's it?
Who's this?
Father Innocent.
Father Innocent. Perfect. Okay.
He's still hooked. He hasn't gone too far or far enough to fully leave my range.
Okay. Father Innocent, you are becoming the target of a body slam. This attack, if it hits, does inflict stagger. So, pray that it misses. What's your AC? 13. Do you have any evasion? Okay.
What happened to your spirit token? Oh.
Natural 1! That's some bullshit. This was supposed to be a teaching moment.
He's protected by God, don't you know?
Okay.
What did he say?
That's some bullshit. For real.
You'll get another opportunity to give him a teaching moment in a second, because it's my turn and then his turn again.
Oh. Okay. Well, it is your turn, Oliver. If you've been paying attention, you should know what Wroggi's going to do next.
You may have an idea.
he just body slammed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna tailspin, then bark, or no, yeah, tailspin, then either bark or balk back off, then poison cloud. Poison cloud. So, how do I want to deal with this? I think his poison's pretty out of the way. I don't think we need to clear it right now. I'll move and have yeah.
Don't do it.
I'm using a check to make a culture check. With bullseye.
Oh! He's trying to save your ass.
Natural 20.
Fuck off!
Low gay, you're trying to save Cole's ass specifically.
Let me guess, Warhorn?
Warhorn.
Yep.
2 times.
2 times.
Actually, no. Warhorn 1 time. He's moving.
Okay. Fucker.
What does Warhorn do?
It inflicts rage.
It means his next attack has to be on bullseye.
Okay. Good, because I have a way of inflicting rage, and I didn't know what it did.
Yeah, it's a very useful tool.
I have taunt.
And then I'm moving with that skill check as well to go.
This is ridiculous. The support class is supporting the damage class. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. This is why I only play damage classes.
You're not playing a damage class,
I
Brad.
know.
Yeah, and then I will leaping slash to go in.
My eye rolling at you.
That's a 10 to hit.
10. Okay. That misses, unfortunately.
And then I will backstab.
Okay. Should have 1 stun. Backstab! That's cringe, bro. You're cringe. Let me guess, this is bullseye?
Yeah.
I freaking knew it! You get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it! 2 moves? This sucks. Ah. 2 move, rage move. Body slam is not applicable, so it's gonna be tailspin. Okay. Hit! 1 die off of bullseye, please.
No, bullseye!
Rage instant's gone. Whose turn is it now?
It is Father Innocence.
Father Innocent, congrats, your spirit gambit paid off. You have 4 actions should you choose to use them all.
Damn, he goes again before I do, so I don't just get a wail on him without moving.
You may get to. Depending on where he's going next. Your sword is not sheathed. Just
So
remember.
I need to sheath it.
If you want to, or you can just fully move in.
So I can use
Well,
this.
if he moves, it interrupts his combo tree.
He face slashed anyway. He's not really very deep in the tree, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's not really able to go many places.
So if I power sheath it, because I have an attack, I'm not going to get anything.
No. Unless you're on like 3 or 4, you should quick sheath.
Yeah. And since you're having stream slashed, since you're in fade slash right now, you should just quick sheath. But honestly, just quick sheath. Just quick draw and do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll do quick sheath.
Okay. 1 action down, or is that action 2?
Next action one,
Okay. Action 1 down. Is he within? He is within quick sheath. He's
Yeah.
quick draw range. Okay. Quick sheath, quick draw the torso.
So I get an evasion and a counter token?
Yes.
I'm going to, second action, I'm going to,
Quick draw.
yeah.
Make an attack.
That is a 17.
A hits, roll damage.
7 plus 8 is 15.
It's 8.
No?
Plus 8.
7 plus 8
No.
is 15.
Where's his 8 coming from?
3, my bad, plus 3 is 10. My bad. Math.
You should be able to.
Yes. Yeah. You can go into 2 and then wherever you want to.
The thing is not showing that very well, isn't it?
So I can use my second action to do stream/2.
Your third action.
This would be your third.
Yeah.
Stream/2 gives you a 5-foot step. So you can move 5 feet in any direction before you attack. Okay.
13.
Roll damage.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Very good.
And then can I use my spirit to take one more action?
Yes, you can.
So then I'll do.
Stream/3.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Roll hit. He's building up that combo. We're in dangerous territory.
That is 21.
21. Perfect.
It's a hit.
Damage.
7.
Very good.
And then counter is a reaction, I'm guessing.
Counter you can use to take any action if the monster runs away from you, if you dodge an attack, or if you block an attack.
And evasion I can use to move away from it.
You can use
Evasion you use to dodge attacks. Attack rolls, more specifically. Is it not your turn?
So that should be after one.
Is that turn?
Yes.
Okay. Wroggi, are you ready for this, Cole? Your gambit's paying off. Wroggi's going to back hop. 1, 3. We'll put him here.
So,
Out of
what is the
your-
roll for counter?
If he moves out of your range.
So he just moved out of your range. So at the moment where he's passing out of your range,
I can use another action.
yes, you should use.
My river round slash.
Yes, there you go. That is an
Does
attack.
that hit friendlies too?
No.
Oh,
This is an attack that hits everything within reach.
which is just the head and the body.
And the tail.
It is everything. It is all. It's all.
Oh.
So roll an attack.
And that is.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Hey, but listen, you reached the end of your combo tree anyway, so your next action will still be like a really good sheath.
It'll be giga powerful.
Yeah. Well, he back hopped here. As part of that action, he gained 1 evasion. Because Wroggi's a beast like that, and he's not going to forget to use it this time. And we're spitting out some new poison clouds. Okay. We're going to catch here, here, and here. Okay.
Breaking the wall.
Who is this guy and this guy?
Reggie and Honor.
Reggie and Father, I need you to make con saves. DC 15.
Oh yeah. Hey, 17.
16.
Okay. You both take 1 poison token. Now, poison does flip. So, Cole, your evasion becomes a poison token.
Oh, so this goes from here to.
Yes. Reggie, your power sort of decayed at the end of your turn. You didn't have anything to flip, so you just take 1 poison.
Also, you can't be flipped because you're wearing heavy armor.
That's true. You did his last action. He's gonna bark. He's gonna heal a little bit. Not very much.
Woof 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 woof.
Right. I believe that makes Ward next.
Okay. So, because he's hooked, I get a gale at the start of my turn. Or not a gale, a spirit at the start of my turn.
No,
Right?
you must take the hook action. to gain that
Okay.
spirit.
Okay. That changes things a little bit. But I have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to start by using Entangle.
Oh.
So I make a ranged attack. Can I reach? No. Yeah, I can reach him with a ranged attack. Okay, so I'll make ranged attack. It's a dirty 19
I'm
for...
gonna stop you there. You can only pull monsters if they are fully staggered, stunned, toppled, or if they have gale.
Does he not already have toppled?
He has to be toppled, not
Fully
like
toppled.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the idea is, if he's not statused, you can give him one of your Gale tokens through a hook.
Yeah.
Since you can give him any of your beneficial tokens.
As part of your hook
Okay.
action, you give any token you have to anybody you want optionally. You can give Gale to Wroggi to move him, which means that all attacks are disadvantaged against him. Your attacks are mostly reach, so it doesn't affect you, but anyone moving after you before his next turn, that will affect them.
Gotcha. Okay. My apologies. I was not fully understanding.
That's okay. This is how we learn.
Okay. Okay. I was wanting to pull him.
You still can. You just have to give him one of your Gale tokens, and then keep in mind that
Do I not have to retake the hook action in order to
it's
do that?
free. You get spirit for it.
Okay.
Hooking is free because you get spirit for it once per turn.
Right.
It's always action neutral. But just keep in mind, if you give him Gale, Reggie, who moves after you, will have a harder time.
And you'll also keep in mind you'll lose your Gale, so you'll go down to 1.
Okay.
Chain hook, it's all Gale, baby, all the way down. Want to move guy? You have to have Gale. Want to dodge? Have to have Gale. Want to use some of your attacks? You gotta have the right Gale.
Okay. Well, this sucks then. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm sorry, Reggie.
Reggie might be fine.
I-
Reggie gets focus.
I
from
think
most
I
of
can
his
make
attacks.
this combo work. So I'm gonna give him a Gale.
Right, so you're re-hooking him to do that then?
I'm already hooked.
You can unhook as a free action, and then as part of the hook action, you give him a token.
Oh, so I can't just give him one as a free action.
It nets out to being free because you get spirit for it.
Right, I was wanting to gain a spirit on top of that. Okay. So then I'm not
When you
gonna do
hook,
that.
you give him the Gale, and you get the Spirit.
Yeah.
So you still have 3 actions net, but you get to give him your Gale.
Yeah.
Alright, instead of doing that, I'm going to try to restrain him.
Okay. Make a melee attack with reach.
Okay, so first I have to...
You'll probably move.
You should yank.
Yeah.
Get that extra Gale.
Yeah, okay. So I will yank and pull myself.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Plus 1 Gale.
Plus 1 Gale. And then I will try and restrain. Can I use that 19 I rolled or no? I assume no.
You can, I don't care.
Okay, that was a natural 20, so whichever you would prefer I
Take the
take.
19.
Okay.
You already rolled a crit. You don't need another one.
evasion.
Oh, he gets evasion! Thank you, Robert. We're gonna do a little thing called you disadvantage now. So keep your 19, roll another one.
Miss.
That's
No
okay.
shot 10 hits.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, I will try to restrain again then.
Okay.
Hold
Hold on a second. What kind of attack is restrain?
Restrain is.
So from restrain, you can only do chain storm or any of your ranged attacks. You can't repeat the same action.
Oh, okay.
Restrain moves into chain storm or moves into any of your ranged attacks.
Gotcha. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do chain storm so I can hit the head and the torso.
Alright, chain storm does have natural disadvantage against all targets within reach.
Against the target that you have hooked, you make this attack at neutral.
Just the part that you have hooked. So that'd be only the head.
So the head's neutral and the body is disadvantaged.
Yes.
So the head first is a 19,
There you go. Very good.
and the body is a natural 1 and a natural 20.
So
A
you hit
miss.
the head and you miss the body.
Yep.
Roll the damage for me. He gets one topple.
11 damage. Yep, he takes a topple. I gain a dance.
You should have 2 days now.
Yep. That's all 3 actions. I do not want to stay here. I'm going to dance 1. So 5.
You have
10,
to use dance as part of an action.
I think he's using it at the end of this.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
5, 10, 15, 20. So I'll go back to where I started. And then that is turn.
Lame. Alright, Reggie.
Gale depreciates.
Kill this guy. Obliterate his ass.
So I could do a courage 1 slam dunk again, right?
Yes. Where are you? Yes you can. You would be... Never mind. Yeah, you can.
So courage 1, which is 15 feet, gain a focus. Next attack, stagger. And I hit it with force.
Okay,
And I have advantage since I did a wall jump, right?
you did, yes.
$22.
Full damage?
And then I get an extra die from the wall jump?
Yes.
Damn. 7.
Not bad. He takes 1 stagger and 1 topple.
And then I should...
He's at 2 topple? Oh my god.
I did a topple this time.
bang again to stall, right?
If you want. I would say that that's probably a wise move. But you would be attacking his head? Oh, you're neutral because of slam no. Yep. Very good. Oh, and he's got mount as well. None of my monsters get to keep their tokens.
Aw, I got 12. I don't...
12 just hits.
Yes. Damn. 5.
5. Okay.
How does the poison cloud work, by the way?
I mean, when I only roll 1.
Is it if I enter it on my turn?
Yeah, when you enter it,
Alright.
or when it falls on you.
Okay.
Okay. Simon Blowjob. He should have 2 mount.
2 topple and 2 stun.
2 topple and 2 stun. What's his threshold?
3.
Oh. He's getting close.
Unfortunately, it is his turn.
He just back out poison cloud bark, so
Here comes the body slam.
first he moves to the farthest person, being
Me or Bullseye.
we're gonna call it farthest valid target, so that's gonna be
Okay.
him.
Okay, you gotta use your evasion.
Yeah.
Alright. He's going to attack you.
Okay.
He has disadvantage because you have Gale. That is an 11.
Okay, so I don't have to use evasion then.
Because he missed, right?
Right.
Okay. And then he's going to tailspin. Aha! And Bullseye's in range. Oh! Everybody's in range. Perfect.
Yes, everyone but me.
Okay. We will roll one die for everybody at neutral, and then 1 die for everybody at disadvantage. Okay.
Which is just it.
Against you, that is a 14.
Okay.
Against everyone else, that's a 19.
So then I will use a gale to make that advantage or evasion, which makes it miss.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I will roll damage.
Not Deadeye. Bullseye loses. Goodbye, Bullseye.
Father, that is 14 bludgeoning. And it'll be 14 for Sir Reggie when he re-arrives.
14 damage?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't get hit.
You can heal as an action whenever, remember?
I know, I'm just glad that I used the evasion because I was
Yeah.
weighing on if that was going to be worth it.
It was.
Remember, if you get hit with tokens, your Gale also flips.
That's... was just for status attacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tailspin is not attacks.
Yeah, I'm just saying. keep
Body
that in
slam
mind.
is though.
It also helps convert your Gale tokens you give to monsters into more tokens to topple.
It's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Poison cloud should do damage. I don't know why it doesn't.
Because the poison does damage.
No, poison does damage when it hits once it hits the threshold. Oh no, it always does damage, doesn't it?
Well, if you fail your save, right?
Hold on. Sorry, just take your turn. I need to do some stealth ready.
Okay. I'm going to move and then command. It is the DC here is 11 with a culture check. I barely passed that shit. Okay, I got an 11. Yeah. Bullseye is going to use the armor fumes right here to hit everyone.
Okay.
Everyone gets a block token.
Is he also
Yes.
fuck you and so forth and so on?
I get a block token.
Yes. You can just choose any one instance of damage and negate it.
Attacks.
Yeah. No, or damage. Or no, is that lance only? I think that's lance only, actually. Sorry. Yes, of attacks. Leaping slash.
Will we leaping slashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a miss. And I will. Let me double check I can do this real quick, sorry.
I'll make individual documents for each weapon. I guess.
Why did I move this? And I'll backstep again, actually.
He's got 2 evasion tokens?
Yes.
Dang. Is it Wroggi's turn? Pray Flavor?
It is Wroggi's turn.
Yes!
Sorry, I can't do any topple unless I hit the head, which is way out of my reach.
I think we're gonna do a little bit of trolling. We're gonna back hop here.
He should have some topple because I hit him.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
I can't do any, and he's gonna start recovering it here.
You could have staggered him.
If I hit his head,
Oh, did you miss?
I can't hit his head. He was way out of range for the head.
So no head.
All my stuff is token inflicts are conditional on me hitting the head.
To be fair, you do have a grapple.
I do have a grapple, which is fine, but I just straight up couldn't reach it because I moved through. I would have had to move 3 times to get it.
I did con save, a con save, and a con save. This is Reggie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pass.
Father Innocence.
22. It's not the 30 that I'm used to, but I'll take it.
Well, you know,
I'm going to.
I'm just gonna.
Power sheet.
Wait, hold on.
A con save is what you're asking for.
Oh.
Right there.
Hold on. Scratch that. There was a misplay.
There is rage on the field.
What?
This actually should be move, attack, attack. Which, no saves, but damage, probably. Okay.
We're gonna body slam. That hits. So
You'll
one
use a
hit
block
die.
token.
Huh?
You'll use his block token.
Oh, that's right. Very good. And then, what did you do? Tail spit.
Alright.
Okay. Unfortunately,
That hits everyone again.
Oh,
So- would you all like to use your block tokens?
Yes.
Just say yes, friend.
Yes.
Okay. Also, you took 14 damage when you were in the bathroom. That was unblockable.
That's not bad.
Only, unfortunately, Bullseye takes it in.
Yeah.
How many dice does he have?
Thank you, Bullseye.
3? He should only have 4.
He has to double your level.
I thought that was Felix.
I thought Felix had Am I stupid? I thought it was all pets that double your hit dice.
No! Just Felids and Vortices. Bullseye should be unconscious.
Alright, my bad.
bad.
And nobody's. Hold on, I'm just going through this to double check. 'Cause I was almost certain I saw.
That is unique for Felids and Vortices.
Yep, never mind. I was dumb.
Okay. We'll just say this was his 4th hit die.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, Bullseye's down!
Bullseye's like, I'm okay! I imagine he's like Catbug from Bravest Warriors.
Yeah, essentially. Bullseye did a really good job, actually.
Yeah.
Mr. Father could not have done the kick-ass sheath he's about to do since it's his turn now, if Bullseye didn't face tank several attacks.
Yes, Bullseye. Oh man, why did it scroll all the way back to the top?
I will make those documents when I get a chance. I promise.
Spiral sheep, explode, explode.
If I were you, Cole, I would do a pallet sheath.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
That would give you. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3 power. 3 extra damage dice per attack.
So I should power sheep. So
You should definitely power sheath.
I get you can take the recover action, which is I roll a hit die.
Yep, you spend a hit die.
What is it?
Should be a D8. And you can heal by that amount plus your con mod. That's a lie, actually, when you're level 4. That was a clutch armor fumes there, pal.
Yeah. I saw everyone was kind of clustered up. And
Well, it was your rage that pulled him back into the tailspin tree.
So now I have
3 power. Ultimate power!
and then I should
How are you? Who are you?
roll dwarf man.
Alright, just go insane on his ass.
What should I use? Should I just do a quick
can't quick draw. You're too close for it, unfortunately.
You have to be exactly 15 feet away to use quick draw. I would just stream slash 1, stream slash
Oh.
2.
Is he within? If I have reach, is he within?
Not just not his head. No.
But his
His
body
body.
is.
You can already hit him.
Oh.
I don't have reach.
Isn't this him?
No.
No, this is him.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh, just use lunging thrust.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
just reading.
there you go.
So then, yeah.
Lunging thrust, stream slash 2 to step in and then attack normally.
Yeah.
So I'll just move you, because I assume you want to be here, Cole?
Yeah.
Okay, and then just roll 2 attacks that each deal 4 dice of damage.
The first one is a 16.
That hits.
The other one is a 13.
Alright. Roll 8 of your damage dice.
Oh, 5, 7, it's 12.
Oh, Jesus.
12 plus 27.
Oh my god.
Throwing high. High roll it.
27. That's 34, 36. 44, 47 plus
That twice, so 3D.
27. What do you want?
So plus 3 plus 3, because it's 2 attacks.
Yep. So what's the total?
53?
Oh my god! Wroggi's panting.
Is it the same as bloody?
No. That does not exist in this game. Because it doesn't serve any purpose. But,
That's my 9.
so I will tell you a little bit of meta knowledge. The way that monsters work, you cut down their HP until they hit a threshold, then they run away. If you can deal that same amount of damage while they're running away, you kill them. So, Wroggi's gonna start running away. Is it Wroggi's turn?
Was that? Yeah, that was
Yep.
on my. That was 3 actions, right?
Yeah, that was 3.
Okay.
Your
Wroggi
power takes down by 1.
is kind of stuck, actually. Wait, can he back hop? Yeah, he's back hopping. Never mind, he's not stuck. Okay.
You're stuck.
Mhm. And then Wroggi's gonna move into the water. Wroggi is almost escaped except for his head. If Wroggi leaves the map, then he's gone.
Whose turn is it? Should
I
be
think
mine,
It
right?
is Ward, then Reggie's, and then
Ward's.
it's his turn again.
Okay.
Now, he is obscured under the water, so you have disadvantage. And you can't see. So attacks can be made at disadvantage, but anything that just works, you can't do, because you don't have line of sight.
Okay. We'll see about that. Let me think for one moment.
And the monsters get to just leave when they are out of the map because they are faster than you. You are a human.
Sorry, this is dramatically different than the plan I had made, so
That's okay.
I need
That's what this is about.
to rethink a little bit.
Adaptability.
Also, Ren, you almost got him. If the next person had a follow-up, he would have been staggered, stunned, toppled, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't just tell you.
I said if. It's not your fault.
I mean, it is my fault.
I mean, you're the reason that he was able to pull off a full longsword combo, so
Okay.
it's teamwork at best.
See, the best part
I'm glad
about
this
this
is
is he thinks he's leaving. I'm going to fling a flare at him so I can see.
Perfect. Okay, I will give you disadvantage on this. Normally this just works, but
Okay.
wait, no, it's attack.
It is an attack, so it's still
Yeah.
an attack.
It's still disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
That hits.
Okay.
So he takes one stagger and you deal damage.
Okay. Can I now see
Oh,
him?
wait. Okay, sorry, that's 15.
Yeah.
He's using his evasion token. Roll again. Use this result.
7 plus 6.
13.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you're gonna deal one stagger and roll your ranged attack damage, which is different from your melee.
Yep. That's 11 damage.
Okay. This
What?
is to his head.
Yes.
Wait, 11. How?
5 plus 6.
How do you have plus 5?
I rolled a d6.
No, yeah. I'm asking how you have plus 5. How do you have a...
You don't have plus 6 damage. It's just your modifier.
Oh, I thought you said we added modifier to.
Yeah, your ability modifier.
Oh, so
Not
it's
your-
plus 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
So
this is enough. So
You should have like 4 less. Than
Reggie,
It's fine. That's
you plant a flare on your hook. You lasso it out, and then you launch it into the water where you think Wroggi is. You hear a splat, and then the water begins to turn purple.
Perfect.
You think that you just broke his poison glands.
Okay.
So I'm gonna flip this. It's red, so that part's broken.
No, he's so injured now.
I am now going to hook him.
All right.
Oh no! Fuck! I fucked up. Cause now I can't.
Well, here's...
Do you have Gale left?
I have 1 gale left.
You can give it to him
Well,
and
Brad.
pull him in.
Brad.
But I can't pull him with 0 gale.
Brad, here's my proposal.
You can't yank with 0 Gale?
You can yank with 0 gale. Why don't we just hit him with the fling 2 more times?
Oh, you stink.
Why?
Because you're inflicting stagger every time you hit him with one of these,
So the way that monsters work, when he's staggered, he can't flee. His stagger threshold is 3. If you hit him with all 3 stagger attacks, he can't flee this turn.
Okay.
But just so you know, you can yank with no Gale.
Yeah.
You can give him your
Okay.
last Gale and pull him out if you want. If you want. So here's your dilemma, Brad. Do you want to cripple him in the water or pull him out? Of the
I want
water?
to pull him out of the water so Reggie can get attacks off.
Yes, I think that's the wise move.
So I can see him now. So I'm going to.
You have him hooked. That's a free action, essentially. It's not, but you have him hooked. It always works.
Can I hook straight out of fling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you check the range tree, they're all neutral.
Okay.
Any order from any tier.
So I flinged.
Yep.
Did the stagger. I now hook him.
Yep.
So you pull him 15 feet
You're
towards
giving him your gale, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I not have to hook him before yanking?
You do, but hook. You just do it. Remember, you do it, then you gain spirit, so it's action neutral.
Yeah, you're hooking,
Right.
giving him the gale.
That's what I keep forgetting. Okay.
So the way this works, you fling, he is stagger. You hook him, you give him your last gale, then you yank him with your third action to pull him out. Does that make sense?
And then you have one more action after that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So I
Wait,
know.
does yank? Wait, I think yank only moves.
It only moves him.
No, yank only moves allies actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I no longer have
Sorry, I was wrong. Yank, we'll just let you do it because it's fine. But Yank only moves allies. So, do you still want to continue with that plan, or do you want to leave him in the water and cripple him with 3 flings?
Okay, so from the top, I flared him. That was action 1. I hook him as action 2.
Yes.
Okay. Now that he is hooked, I can give my Gale token to him, and then I gain a Spirit token. So that's my second action.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you don't, since you can't use entangle.
Hear me out. I can make this work
or
without cheating.
What moves you?
He's gonna try and swift thrust.
Okay,
Because
so
he wasn't there.
Oh, heave 2 is the move that moves monsters.
Yeah.
so now from here,
He's going to swift thrust and heat 2.
I don't think I can swift thrust through the water, so I was going to yank myself to him.
Okay. Do you want to give him your Gale then?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can only do that on the hook action, which gives me a Spirit. So I
You
yank.
don't. It's optional though.
I know.
Okay.
So now I yank myself to him,
You gain 1 Gale.
and that's what gives me a Gale, and now I can heave 2. And since the monster has a Gale, I can move it in 15 feet in any direction except away from me. So I can now flip him around 5, 10, 15, and
Nice.
throw him back out this way.
This is away from you, so he would be stuck here.
Okay.
But you solved the puzzle. Do you
But-
want him here so that Reggie has a straight line?
Yes.
Okay. Very
So
good.
I've solved the puzzle without cheating. I used the Gale, and then, as part of that heave 2, I will dance.
And you deal damage as part of it.
You
5, 10.
Okay, so first.
hold on.
Hold on.
We're out of order here. You have to make a range attack to be able to move it.
Heave 2 is an attack. So first roll a hit.
He does have disadvantage. 'cause he has
Neutral.
Gale. Oh wait, yeah.
13.
That hits. Okay. Now everything goes. You move with dance. Roll your attack damage.
And this is ranged,
Yes.
so 5 damage.
Okay.
But I did it. I got him out without cheating.
And he should have 1 stagger and 1 Gale. Okay. Reggie, it is your turn. Wroggi has 1 Gale, which means all of his parts are high parts. Luckily for you, if you jump off the wall, that doesn't matter. And your wall jump attacks inflict tokens, so you will force him to flip that Gale away. So.
See, I had it figured out. I just
Is
needed
it better
to get
for
there.
me to do both the courages first so I can... No. Never mind.
Your first issue is getting up next to them, which is
She can courage into that
Fast.
pillar
yeah.
and then wall jump slam dunk it.
From there?
This is Reggie.
No. Wrong
Oh,
one.
this is Reggie?
No, this is Reggie.
This is Reggie!
Yes.
I think Courage 2, Courage 3.
Wait. 5, 10, 15. I move over here.
Hold on. Whoa. He was here.
Yeah.
He goes here. Body this way.
5.
From that, well, that would have been too. That would have been moving away for you at that point. You do anything
Yeah.
from that.
This is where he can go.
Okay. So I was here.
Wait, hold on. Courage 2. Okay. You can courage.
Actually, I'm not gonna tell you what you can do. You can figure it out.
Well, can I courage from here and then I get there?
You can actually courage here, wall jump, and then you're within torso.
Because wall jump
Yeah.
is empty. Yeah.
Yes.
So, this is courage 3.
Courage one.
No, she just banged 2 last turn. This is courage
Oh
3.
yeah, this is courage 3. Sorry.
So courage 3 there,
Alright.
and then I get there.
So first from courage 3, you get a focus and a power. You moving here? Are we slam dunking?
Yes.
Okay.
Normally, Gale would give her disadvantage,
Right.
but because this is a jump attack, she's advantage.
25?
Perfect.
He's not here anymore.
I roll shit damage every time. 7.
7. That's okay.
Let me take this one at a time. Topple turns his Gale into a topple. He has 1 stagger and 1
And I still have one more move,
Hold on,
right?
you Earthshaker this, right? Was his
Slam dunk.
Oh, you slam dunk out of Courage 3?
I guess I could.
I was gonna say
Earthshaker,
suggest Earthshaker. Use your 2 focus to cash out.
To stagger.
Yeah.
That's
Or
not enough.
topple.
Oh, actually, if she includes power, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, the 2 focus plus the 1 plus the base would be 3.
No,
Or
Courage
the
3 gives
Earthshaker.
you stagger, not topple.
But if I went to Earthshaker instead of Slam Dunk.
If you go to Earthshaker instead of Slam Dunk, you can cash in all your tokens to topple him.
Yes.
That's
You
what I
wanna
was
do
at.
Yes.
that. Okay. Erase all your tokens. Sorry.
Careful, Bradley.
Roll the damage.
Did I already do that?
Did you include your extra damage die?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Damn,
just
that
rolled a
was-
1 and a 2 every
Shit!
time.
Damn!
Every.
Okay, well, 3rd attack, he's prone now. You have advantage. Wait, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing first?
I guess I'd have to, if I'm going from Earthshaker, I have to
Hold on.
do
Bang one.
Bang 1, yeah.
Well, I'm a little confused here. I'm just gonna. I don't want.
No, let her go first, then your
Alright.
question.
24.
24. That was with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. And then this, you don't power this attack, so it's just 1 die.
So sad. Oh wait, I actually got an 8 this time, so I did even more than before, so 12.
So perfect. Alright, what's your question, Robert?
Why did she have to get rid of power too? Because if she had 2 focus, the Earthshaker would have done the 2 focus plus the.
Oh, is it +1? Hold on. Ah, it is +1. I forgot. We'll just leave it this way because
I could roll another dice though. So
Do you want him to be down longer, or do you want to deal 1 more damage die? If you deal 4 topple, he's down for another turn.
It's better to leave him down for another turn. I was just confused why.
Okay.
Mathematically, if you inflict that extra topple, more people get more attacks. So that's more damage. Okay. It is Wroggi's turn. He's on the ground. He's crying and shitting his pants. We are nowhere in the tree right now. I don't know where he was. We're gonna say, okay.
Back hop. Like so.
And because you broke Wroggi's poison glands, he only gets 1 poison cloud.
Who is this on?
Father Innocent.
Father Innocent, make a con save. Cool. Make a con save. You're being poisoned. 11? Okay, you take 2 poison tokens. So that puts you at 3. You're over your threshold. And that also stole all of your power tokens. And then Wroggi is going to bark. He's at 2 topple now.
Alright.
Okay. I believe it is Olivier's turn.
Yes, it is Olivier's. How do I want this?
Keep him toppling.
Yeah, okay. I will leaping slash at his head here. This has is it neutral because I backstepped previously? To get to where I was.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Leaping slash.
For which token?
What do you mean for which token?
Because you did this out of backstep, you can inflict mount or topple.
Oh, mount or topple. Yeah, topple.
So
Sorry.
you're attacking a high part without a mount token.
Yeah.
So you have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Finally happened. That is a. That's an 8. Oh no, it's a 9. Sorry. That becomes a 13 to hit.
Aaron, we're gonna reroll that. He's gonna use evasion. Reroll.
Okay. That is a 10.
Yes.
That's fine. I am.
Do it again.
I'm meteor bashing.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. not supposed to stagger, rather.
He has 2 topple and no other tokens.
I'll just backstep.
Do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
How much evasion do you have?
3 now.
Damn.
I keep moving the shit off. I don't know why I keep moving it off. I need to glue it to the...
Can you use 2 evasion with medium armor to dodge entirely? I think you can, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
Okay, he's at 3 topple.
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
Five.
5. Okay. It is Wroggi's turn. He is still toppled. This is not a pleasant thing to do. Body slam. Here. We'll wait for Carter. Not Carter. More to get on the guy's turn.
Lord.
I'll just roll a bit.
He has no gale, so...
He's no Gale?
No Gale.
No Gale? Oh, yeah, this is probably gonna hit him. You and my AC is 13. Okay. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Oh, he's disadvantaged because he's top blue. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
You light armor, didn't matter.
Should have kept your gale, buddy.
Should've kept the Gale. I'm the Joker. Should've kept the Gale.
On the Jonkler.
That was 16.
16?
Yeah, and then he's gonna tail spin.
Alright.
Any other adjacents?
Me.
Perfect. You're dodging entirely?
No, I'm just blocking.
You still your block?
Yeah, he hasn't touched me yet.
Damn, you've been standing in the prime positions. Okay. That would have missed you anyway. Wait, what's your
He's
AC?
been sitting in
My
my
AC
prime
17.
position.
Yeah, he missed you.
Yeah.
He did hit Oliver though. 4. A lot of damage.
You are taking a lot of damage, I'm sorry.
I'm taking a lot of damage.
You just took 30 damage.
Jesus!
You got hit by the body slam into the tail
So, the way that Wroggi seeks targets, he moves to the farthest person, which was you. And
just erase the
hold on,
three
wait,
in front
he's
of
toppled,
my
he's toppled,
AC.
wait, he's toppled.
spin. Oh, yeah?
Sorry, that's Liz. Okay, so he disadvantaged to hit you, but he hit you twice still. You have no gale and no evasion, so you're taking hits. You take 1 stagger, by the way. So flip one of your dances.
I didn't have any left.
Okay.
I used everything to keep him in the arena.
That's smart.
She took everything in
Wroggi,
She took everything from me.
turn end. He's at 2 topple. Okay. I believe it's Father's turn.
Father innocent?
Father, roll 3d6s. You're taking that much poison damage.
Does the fattest go away or do it still have
At the end of your turn.
And he takes down by 1. Doesn't go away.
crap, dude? 11?
Oh, you take 11 poison damage.
You
And
can't-
then you take that much until you run out of tokens. So I would do some sheeping.
Yeah.
Your last attack was Dream Slash 2. So, who's taking damage so far? Raise your hand. Everyone but you.
Yeah.
I do like
Thank
how you
you,
asked that after I simply just got to erase the 3
What was
from
that?
my health bar.
What do you got, by the way?
7.
Listen, I think that you keeping him in the ring when he was trying to flee is a worthwhile trade for the damage. And that was not even me, that was the system doing what it was designed to do.
Well, because, again, first off, Ward wouldn't know that we would be able to find this thing again. So he would try to keep it here, so that's in character. Me as a player, yeah, keep him here. If we can kill him here, that should be the goal.
Also, you
Right?
can always just recover hit dice out of, you can just recover your health with hit dice out of combat.
Or during a short rest.
Yeah.
So how do I get rid of this?
So you have to recover it.
Yeah, so you're
You
at
do
the
that
range.
naturally in your turn by taking the recover action or by sheathing.
Oh, it's because with my sheath.
Whenever you sheath, you take the recover action.
Yep. So then I'll just do a.
The sheath?
I was gonna do foresight sheath because that was on stream.
Stream slash 2, quick sheath is better still.
Oh,
You don't want to use your better sheets unless you're 3 or 4. Or 3 or better.
I'll just use one sheet then.
Alright, so spin a hit die. Drop your token count by 1. No, don't roll, just drop your token count by 1. Now you have 2 actions left. Also gain 1 evasion, gain 1 counter. If I were you, where are you?
Right here.
Oh, you weren't in quick draw range.
He's in perfect quick draw range.
I would like to note in
I just realized he shouldn't have had disadvantage on the high part because he was toppled for me. Oh well.
Yeah, that's I forgot.
That was my bad. I forgot to.
I would like to point out in game Ward is freaking the fuck out.
You'll disadvantage if you tech head.
Bro was hit for the first time in his life.
That's the first real hit he's taken in his life.
Okay, to be fair
Oh,
to Ward,
very good.
I think being hit by a dinosaur with his
Last
full
action?
force of his body, all like
Yeah.
several thousand pounds,
Twice.
9
hurts.
damage.
Last action?
You have a few broken ribs, and that's fine.
I picture like Ward has been like nicked by like the little guys
No.
like clawing at like his
You are
shins
not
or
sheep.
something.
I know.
And he's been in a bar
Should I
fight
cheat?
or two.
I think that
He's
can
freaking the fuck
recover.
out, rethinking his
Get rid
entire
of
life.
This
Okay.
to 1, and then at the end of my turn it goes away.
here's
I'm
your
gonna make a
question.
note
Gord.
of
Do you
that.
want to get damage on this thing before it escapes, or do you want to take less damage yourself?
Well, I'll do the.
Because if you don't sheath again, your next turn you're only taking a d6 point.
I'll do shoot slash 1.
Okay. So you slash
2.
2? Got it.
Dirty 20.
Are you using your step to go in any direction?
Can I step away?
Yeah. Well, actually, you have to step before you attack. So. Okay.
No, I'll just stay here. That's not good. 6 damage.
Okay. It is Wroggi's turn. Right? Okay.
Sorry.
He's going to reattempt the fleeing maneuver again. Cole, he's leaving your attack range.
Oh
So I
well,
can
well,
use
well. We're in a very
my
similar position, but you are in much
counter.
more hurt.
I can use 3.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. You can also fade slash if you want.
You could.
What is fade slash?
Well, it gives you your spirit, so you can do another one.
My
Fade
organs.
slash moves you 15 feet away, but it gives you spirit. So.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that then.
But do you? What's the plan? What are you planning to do?
Someone tell my
I'm
mother
just
I
gonna do
love her.
things that I can.
Okay. Then I think shoot slash 3 is probably better.
Phase slash is the same damage though.
Yeah, but face slash is gonna move him away.
Well, hold on.
He's got an option.
Where was the Wroggi when it moved out of his range?
His tail would be here.
Okay. Yeah.
Screen slash 3, right?
Probably.
Okay, roll hit.
If you want to be really grimy, you can fade slash and a move.
Roll
But
damage.
that's probably not worth it.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Someone tell my mother I love her.
Okay.
Does
That
my-
was Wroggi's turn.
Okay, Ward. Do it
Except
again.
he has, sorry. He has 1 evasion.
Okay,
He has
Ward.
a back off.
You got this. Do it again.
Ah, everything is awful and I'm dying.
You have one very specific thing you can do.
I'm gonna make it so that flee damage carries over to the next encounter. You think so?
I think half of it.
Sounds good.
Ah.
Unless it's the last one.
Yeah.
It's
Obviously,
fine.
they aren't fleeing at that point.
I think we can do this again, actually.
Holy shit.
Because if I swift thrust to get into melee range,
Mm-hmm.
followed by
Hold
hooking-
on. How Swift Thrust is a standing attack.
Like ours?
You would have to do your.
No,
Oh, no, sorry.
swift thrust is
I'm wrong.
rush.
Yep, he's got this.
Gives me a gale. I then hook to transfer the gale and get a spirit.
Yep.
You gotta rotate it back around.
I then, with that spirit, I can spinning slash to gain 2 more gale in melee range, and then I can heave 2 and spin him back around.
No! Chain hook's so broken! It's not. Okay, so let's take this one step at a time. First, you are swift thrusting.
Yes.
Move into range. You want to be here or here?
Back one there.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Roll a hit. This is at disadvantage.
16.
Alright.
Deal damage.
12.
You guys are catching on faster than I thought you would. Which is a good thing.
12 damage.
Okay.
And then...
Let's get a little more, I won't say advanced, but it lets the harder hitting monsters or the more punishing
Yeah.
monsters.
If Wroggi lives to his next encounter, it will be harder.
Yeah.
Because you guys also snuck up on him, attacked him while he was sleeping, so on and so forth. But anyway, continue your turn.
What was happening
Now-
He finds out that his family's dead.
Now I hook.
Yes.
Okay.
Giving him your gale.
Yes. To take the
There you go,
spirit.
Wroggi. Is that one gale?
You should give me your spirit next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
give Wroggi your spirit. He
Or
wants
no,
it.
no. Reverse that. I will swindling slash first.
Okay.
I will swindling slash first.
Actually, you have to hook first. Remember,
Why?
melee attacks for chain will go in ascending order. Swindle and Swift are in the same tier.
But they both start from neutral.
Yeah.
You're not a neutral.
You're not in neutral.
Oh,
anymore.
okay. Then I will hook.
Okay.
Toto, we're not
So-
neutral anymore.
Yeah.
Take that. Now I will swindling slash.
There you go. Still disadvantage.
Yep.
Are you in gender neutral on gender offense or gender defense?
16 plus 6
Very good.
for a lot.
Oh man.
And that gives me 2 gale.
I don't know, Wroggi's making it out of the hood with this one.
So I deal 9 damage.
This is a heave 2.
So now we heave 2.
Okay.
This will have disadvantage.
It's ranged attack, doesn't it?
Oh. I thought it was because he was in murky water. Because of what you were saying.
The hook's
before.
already in.
Alright.
16 to hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
We're gonna do a little rotating.
7.
We're doing a little rotating.
We do a little
We do a little rotating.
How much you get to move again?
15 feet.
Okay, so that's
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Body like this.
That costs my spirit to do the heave 2.
you should be out of gale as well.
Nope.
Ah, you have 2 left.
It drops down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay.
Stagger goes away.
Reggie.
Jay!
That's your turn.
Yeah, I can't move.
Let
Reggie.
me just hit him.
Obliterate this motherfucker. He does have 1 gale, so your first attack needs to be smart. After that, you can wail on it.
Am I drowning or am I able to swim as a free action?
There are variant swimming rules that we're not using, so you can just swim.
So would it be
Can I
better to
doggy
just get an
paddle as
attack
a
the
free
first one, so
action?
doing like bang, courage, then slam dunk?
Your first attack, you need to get advantage to overcome. So
Oh,
basically, you disadvantage until you inflict status on it.
Unless I wall jump into
Unless
it.
you wall jump.
So I should do courage 1.
Is there a
Slam
wall
dunk.
nearby? There's one right behind you.
I thought every wall was wall jump for me.
Yeah, but I thought you were not where you were. Okay.
Yep, you can just. You're doing the same thing as last week.
He keeps thinking you're me.
I have a swim speed, so I can maintain
And
my
so
position,
I get
right?
a
We're not
focus
doing
1
variant
for
swimming rules.
courage,
You can just swim.
right? And then
Which courage is this?
1.
Okay.
I'm going to slam dunk. Oh, I guess where did I end the last
You
time?
did a bang too, right?
Yeah, so I guess I can't. I guess I do
He's
have
still
to do
here.
courage 2, but it doesn't.
What do you think chain
That
does?
also inflicts something
What?
else,
What do you
doesn't
think
it?
chain does?
Wait. Your last one was bang 2,
Next.
correct?
I don't remember.
I'll tell you after the comment.
I'm pretty sure it was bang 2.
I should print out the chart and I can just have a
For the
track.
record, if you switch off, I'm playing Shinra.
That's fine. I might.
That's a good idea! I'm gonna print out these charts and then you can put little tokens on them to see where you are.
Pog.
Enemies have to do this in color. That
That's fine.
will be more expensive.
Use your work printer.
None that much.
I won't get away with that.
No, if you.
I can use my work printer.
It's like 2 cents more at the cons.
Okay, well I'm gonna wait until you're certain which class you're playing. Okay, you used
I'll just say I'll use courage 2 because I probably use bang 2, right?
Courage 2, that's 1 power and 1 focus.
No, wait, I need that one.
So-
Alright, first Courage 2. Back to the pillar, back to Wroggi, I assume.
Yep,
Okay, roll to hit.
and that's with advantage.
Yes. Wroggi should have evasion.
22.
Wroggi's gonna use his evasion, make you reroll that. Or you can just spend a focus and say no.
I have advantage, so like, why not? 21.
Okay, that hits.
eat my hammer, idiot.
This deals 3 damage dice.
Because I have my power and welcome, right?
Yep.
Where's my...
I did not want this encounter to go on so long, but you are literally dragging it out.
10.
By his neck!
14!
14?
Would we not be trying to kill?
No,
we
you
not
are.
kill
You are.
it
Just,
in
I'm
one
making a comical
in one
observation.
phase?
Okay.
If
You
we
have
can
one
kill it
action
in
left,
one
Ren.
phase, we kill it in one phase.
I guess I'll
Bang 2?
bang 2 again, yeah.
Classic. Classic.
And that's just a flat neutral,
You're
right?
neutral now.
1.
1?
I rolled a 1, so I guess it's a 7 technically, but you know.
Okay, so that's a miss, unfortunately. Your turn is over. You're out of power now. Rocky's not top.
He isn't? I thought he was out there. Oh,
No. You know what that means?
he's out.
No, his head's in the hole again. But this time, we're going to throw some poison out. As part of his action tree. Here. Okay.
Oh, is his head not out then?
He's doing that before he moves.
Oh no, well, he moved him all the way out.
Well,
So
yeah.
I
I'm
thought.
getting there.
Alright, I was stopping him.
Okay, who are these two folks?
Me and Father.
Alright. Father and Oliver, roll con saves. He's poisoning you.
Thank you, medium armor, for my advantage.
9?
15.
Oh no. 11.
Okay, that's 1 token, 2 tokens.
Flip your evasion.
Buy my evasion token, my one of my 3.
So you gain 2 tokens and you lose 2 tokens.
So I gain.
You should be at 3. 3 poison and nothing else.
Sorry, Father. You're still getting poisoned.
My fucking ribs hurt too bad to be swimming.
I believe it is Oliver's turn.
Alright.
They're in
She's
shambles.
all over the place.
They're literally all dust.
Currently, he's at 1 stun and nothing.
I have
Okay.
no spine anymore.
Hi ho! I'm using my life powder
Would you save me,
On.
No.
here to specifically to give him.
No! You can't hit rage him! Wait, let me check. Are monsters immune to rage when they're flayed? I think not. They're definitely not.
I would have tried to taunt, but I am in too much pain.
Okay, yeah, so, first action, life powder, that's 1.
Yes. Everyone can gain. Not everyone. Everyone except Father Innocent can gain health back if they want to.
Or recover tokens.
Yeah, or recover tokens.
He
Hell,
needs the most!
Well, I have to choose either him or Bullseye.
health.
Father being poisoned to death versus my guy on the ground,
Well-
unconscious.
There's 2 things I'm doing here.
Okay, second action.
So, second action, I'm moving and
Yes.
commanding.
Double digits.
Where are we moving? Also, did you flip a token when you were poisoned?
Yeah, I put my
Okay.
evasion.
Got it.
I only 2 now.
Okay. And let me guess.
Do I use the hit
Okay,
die?
you moved and then you're commanding.
Yes, with this,
So,
with my
yeah.
freedom. Culture check here.
Bullseye, don't listen to him! Don't listen to him, Bullseye!
Thank you. 19,
No!
actually 19 plus more. Bullseye. We've got the count since the beginning of combat, so I'm using it now. I'm using my portable explosives from the bog sulfur.
Okay, so hold on.
Or actually, no. I'm
What is Bullseye doing?
Bullseye is warhorning,
Okay,
And
that's
portable
1 range
explosive.
on the monster.
and then portable explosives.
Where's he throwing that? Because keep in mind, that is a radius damage.
That's fine.
Portable explosives. 10 feet deals 3d6 to each monster part.
Yes. Would he be able to throw it into the water so it hits the other parts, or is it only surface?
His body is through a hole, so
Okay.
it's only that.
Alright, so I'll only hit the head then, hitting this point, so it would hit me and the monster.
Okay, roll 3d6. There's no save, you just take the damage.
Yep. That is 9.
Okay, he also gains 1 stagger, as do you.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 action.
Yep. This to 1. This becomes a stagger. Since I moved, I have the grappling hook, which makes this a neutral attack.
Are you
And-
shield bashing?
Yeah, I'm shield bashing.
Perfect.
That hits.
Perfect! Wroggi's staggered. Because I misspoke. That was not a head hit that she did earlier. That was a body hit, so it should have been staggered. Anyway. Roll damage?
The shield attack, so this does 9. Or sorry, 10 damage.
Okay.
Turn ends, clear off my stacks.
It is Wroggi's turn. He has one less action because he's staggered. And
And
we're going to do... What does the tree say? What does the tree say? Consult the tree! I'd say he's pretty desperate right now.
Rage.
yep, he's enraged.
He's enraged, too.
Move and hit him, and that's your actions.
I'm gonna make a change to rage here. I'm not letting him flee, but he can still use desperate actions instead.
You
of
can also just use recover action to get rid of the rage.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Additionally, well, desperate.
Wait, can you not, as base, do that? Can you not?
No.
Oh, guess not.
Creatures with rage can use recovery actions. Okay. He's barking. -1 rage. And he's going to talon slash somebody. He gets to choose based on certain targeting conditions. Let's see.
Well, it's disadvantage for one of us.
Actually, it's a complete miss against him.
Nope, because he'll lose his 1 gale, and it turns into.
He flips it into evasion. He's wearing light armor,
Oh yeah.
so
Okay.
he's attacking you.
All right. Well, it's disadvantage.
I
That's
know.
fine.
That's a miss
Yay!
with the evasion.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
Who's next? Father?
Father, kill this fucker.
Father, take 36 poison damage.
There's so much damage.
There's no modifier. He's fine.
Oh shit! Oh my god! You're done.
How much damage?
That
18.
18. I'm on top.
Okay. Mark one of your death saves.
There's no modifiers.
Oh no.
This is an excellent time to talk about how death fails work.
Say just mark one of my death saves.
Anytime you fall to 0, take damage while at 0, or attacked by crit, you're inflicted with 1 serious wound. That's 1 death fail. Mark. For each serious wound you take, mark 1 death fail on your character sheet. When you have both 0 HP and 3 death fails, you're dead.
You still can't move at 0 HP though. You can still do stuff at 0 HP, right?
Yeah. So you're not unconscious. You just take a death fail, and you will continue to take death fails every time you take damage.
You are at 0.
You are 2 hits away from dying. You're not unconscious. You are 2 hits away from dying.
Die.
It's your turn.
I'm going to move.
You don't want to recover?
No. Were you sheep when you ended?
No. His last move was straight /3.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
You could sheath now and recover.
Hold on.
Well, am I standing in a poison cloud right now?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're standing in it. All it matters is when you enter it or if he puts it on you.
So, hold on. Let me take a look at his position.
Oh, he's nowhere close.
Yeah. What's your plan?
Should I just recover then?
Well,
What do you think?
I'll like quick sheath and recover,
Okay.
and then what actions can I take that? Can I just recover as an action?
You can. Yeah. As many times as you want.
So I can just sheath my sword, recover, doing that, and then recover twice to get rid of all.
Yeah, if you have enough hit dice. How many do you have left?
I've only used. Well, I'm at level 4.
You should have 2 left.
Yeah. I can use. Oh, does the recovering sheathing also take a hit die?
If you have food, you can gain it back. Does anyone have rations?
No.
I do. Or we have some out in a bush.
Yeah, you made it someone a bush somewhere. Okay, so what's the plan? Here's I'm gonna be honest with you, Cole. I don't think you can hold Wroggi in place anymore.
Oh,
He's probably fleeing on this.
We
trip.
can eat the decaying concubines.
A concubine?
Is
Did
that
bro just say what I thought he said?
is that not what?
Oh.
A concubine's a prostitute
that-
belonging to a royal person.
Yeah.
Are these not what the Wroggis are?
Yeah, he referred to these
Oh.
the female Wroggis in here as
If you want
concubines.
to eat them, I suppose.
That
Alright,
counts
I
as
have a
rations.
new user. I'm gonna.
using the new nooser?
Yeah, and also
It's free action?
my status threshold should have been +1.
Which
so.
It's free anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. You were still poisoned.
Alright. I mean,
Don't worry, I made sure you were
But
poisoned.
it's just an action to consume.
I think it's a free
It's
action.
free action.
Free action consuming in a
Alright, Rumbo poison. Bye bye.
But your status threshold is now 2.
Yeah, your stress threshold is 2 now.
Just like everyone else.
That's fine.
Alright, what's the plan? We're at 3/3.
I'm going to. Ooh, I can do one of my fancy sheets things, right?
Oh shit! If Reggie wasn't in the way, he could power sheath quick draw.
You can still do it. You can do a
Just
5,
push me
10,
over.
15.
Oh yeah, you should
Oh
power
my.
sheath quick draw.
What?
I said just push me over. I don't mind.
And also, that's me.
If you're fat ass!
Alright, I'm
Not
gonna,
ready.
yeah, I'm gonna power sheet.
Oh, 2 power.
Beautiful. And that's a quick draw to here.
I have 8.
Hold on. You recovering?
Mm-hmm.
You 1 hit die left? Okay.
Yeah, so I have 8 health now.
Roll to hit Wroggi. This is a disadvantage. Because of his head. Yep.
Fuck!
You have 1 attack left.
Is that also a disadvantage?
I would honestly.
Lunging thrust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then, I guess. Still a disadvantage.
Or no, actually. Oh yeah, yes, you do one. I was gonna say phase left, and then you have to move.
Lunging thrust has reach. You're not a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
yeah, you can neutral. That's fine. That'd be fine.
Yeah, that's a 14.
Roll damage plus 2 extra dice.
11. 18 plus 3 is 21.
21? Okay. Okay, Cole, I'm gonna be honest with you. You just killed him. But I really wanted you guys to fight him again. So, what are the table's thoughts? Do you guys want to fight him again?
I want to fight him again with his Roglets properly.
You guys want to fight him with his pony party, or do you want to kill him now?
I want to kill him now.
What are your thoughts, Ren?
I'm very much so in pain and not doing too hot.
You want to kill him
Well,
now?
not immediately, you know. But
Well-
I would face the Wroggi again.
You would face the Wroggi.
I want to face the Wroggi again, and you can always recover health. Out of
What are
combat.
Bullseye's thoughts? No, actually.
No,
Cole,
he's fine.
You killed him, so I'll say that your vote counts for 2. How do you do this?
It's running away. Is
Yeah,
it
his-
backing up?
He's backing into his hole.
So I quick draw, I miss, and then I.
In muddy water, full of blood and poison.
We're putting another corpse in the water.
Yeah.
Right in his face. Don't I have to crawl through this hole?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Father Innocent, you unsheath your blade and you rush forward, slashing wildly into the murky water. But there's only blood and dirt and poison in the way. Closing your eyes and trusting your belief in the unknown, you blindly slice forward, and your strike hits true. Slicing poor Wroggi's throat open, and his head drifts to the surface of the water, floating separate from the body.
Alright, guys. Next, we're fighting the Greater Wroggi.
I have to pee, I'll be back.
Go piss, girl.
No, thank you.
I think that was a good move.
Yeah, because we killed him, now we have to fight the Greater Wroggi. Where normally we would just have to fight this Great Wroggi again.
Fine. That's
Damn.
fine.
We're fighting the secret boss.
Please no. I need
So I can spend my hit die now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have any more of those.
Do we add con mod?
Yes, you got con mod. So it should be a D8 plus con. How many times are you recovering?
Twice, so I'll save one.
Oh, did you use one earlier?
You let me
Oh.
with your thing.
Oh yeah, with my life. I forgot. Whoopsies.
I'm up to 29. But my thoughts on the chain hook. It is interesting. It felt very cool at the end, like constantly hooking and pulling him back into the
Alright,
fight.
what are our thoughts about the first Dungeon Hunter official combat?
Good,
I like
I
it.
think.
I have to say that you all performed wonderfully. You all did your roles in exceedingly above and beyond ways. Particular points go to you for not letting him leave.
I have mixed feelings about the chain hook.
Really? How's that?
The end felt amazing, like constantly hooking him and keeping him in the battle. Up until he started fleeing, I felt like I wasn't doing much.
That's because you're not a damager. You're a control guy. So
Right.
until control becomes important,
Fair.
you're not doing much. What Chainhook ideally wants to do is to deal damage when possible, and then to support allies with his actions beyond that. So
Fair enough.
He likes also giving his gale to allies if they're in a shitty spot.
one of the important things you can do every turn is hook an ally and give them an extra action.
Because you can give your spirit that you get off book.
Yep.
So you can sacrifice your extra. You can basically make it a non-free action to give them an extra action. Or
But I
you can
can't
give-
spam hook.
Yeah.
Only once per turn.
Yeah. You get it
Right, so I can't hook to gain spirit and then hook to give spirit.
You can. As part of your hook action, you gain spirit, then you can give it to somebody else in one action.
Because you hook them, you gain your spirit, and you give them your spirit in that one action.
Oh, okay.
But you don't get to use that spirit for yourself later.
Okay.
So essentially, if you're not hooking a target like a monster, you want to be hooking your friends, which means that you're at like a 2-action
Fair.
turn, but they're at 4.
Alternatively, if you don't want to give up your spirit, if you don't like that much sacrifice,
Yeah.
you can just give up a gale.
You don't have to do that either, yeah. You can
Sure.
also give people Gale. Chain Hook, you only exploit the control part. There's a whole support side hanging in the mechanics still. Like, holy shit, giving either of these two Gale goes crazy because they can be wearing medium armor and benefiting from that without having to light armor dodge all the time. Like, you are enabling these two to go crazy, essentially.
Fair enough.
You should give Bullseye Gale.
Yeah. This is what No Turner's about, baby. It's about knowledge progression. Learning what your kit does, how it meshes with other people, and how you can exploit the monster. And you guys did wonderfully for not playing the game ever besides like a couple months ago. I did not think you were going to nail him down with your fucking cartoonish bag of holding trick items. And then, Ren, you didn't let him use any tokens ever.
L.
And Cole was doing so much damage, it was unbelievable. Yeah. At the moment, you are still in Wroggi Den. His giant corpse is blocking the only exit in a pool of stinky water.
All right.
Ward is traumatized.
All right. Before everyone grasps, we need to make sure this water doesn't get too contaminated more than it already is. Let's pull this corpse out of the water.
I have an
Everyone heave.
Make a group athletics check.
Can I hook
I am
this
strong.
to...
I'll give you advantage because
my
you have
chain?
your hook.
Can I use my grappling hook to get advantage as
No,
well?
his chain hook.
Oh, his chain.
Not your piddly little grappling hook.
Then 11.
11.
8.
8. Reggie?
15.
15.
-1 brings me to 10.
10. Unfortunately, you are not able to budge him.
Also, I don't know if you heard, I was telling Robert a little bit ago, Ward is completely traumatized. I like to think that, like, prior to this, he's, like, been, like, scratched
Yeah.
and, like, cut by, like, small things, and he's been in his fair share of bar
Yeah.
fights, but a several-ton monster doing 98% of his health bar in one turn.
You essentially had a froggy dinosaur horse on top of you for like a full 6 seconds.
Ward is traumatized and rethinking his career.
Perfect.
And life.
Unfortunately, Reggie, all your friends are not of the working class, so they are not able to pull their weight. The Wroggi won't budge.
Weak as fuck.
Can I start, can I try to cut off, its arms?
Yes, you can. Roll a survival check.
Yeah, I was trying to harvest any parts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I take useful parts?
Yes, everyone make a group survival check at disadvantage because he's in the murky water.
No!
I have flares.
That's not. It's the water.
It's the water.
It's not the murk.
Oh,
Okay.
I would have had a natural 20.
Oh, you know what?
13.
Never mind. Sorry, disadvantage.
I rolled 2 16s
Two
with
16s.
a massive +0 to both.
What did you get, Reggie?
13.
13.
Is it survival or can I do nature?
Survival.
Okay, 12.
11.
Can I do machinery?
16 gets you a poison gland.
It's actually a robot, Wroggi.
And
Well, machinery just seems to be like a building
an
thing,
arm.
not necessarily only literal
Ward
machines.
dives in, removes an arm, and comes back out and goes, "You piece of shit."
13 gets you a heart and a bundle of bones, Reggie.
Well, wait, what was the first part?
A heart and a bundle of bones.
You take inventory slots, right?
Yes. Let's take the inventory slots.
Oh, wait.
Hope you were using them. I can use it.
You can hold one item in your hands, or you gotta ditch some of your gear.
Guys, I used a bunch of shit. I can hold stuff.
Yeah, or you can make the sword shielding attack. What did you roll again?
12.
12?
Cool, I
Oh,
dropped the
yeah.
dice right below you. You can grab
What does the whetstone do again?
it. Gives you a passive +1 to hit and damage.
Or you can
Haven't been
use it
doing
for
that.
free at any point
the
to gain
mayo.
power.
Okay.
You can also craft whetstones for bones, so having the bone might be more useful than the whetstone.
Can I try to harvest this arm for any rations?
We'll get there.
Sorry, I missed what I got.
I didn't tell you.
Okay.
You get about a 2 by 2 foot square of Wroggi skin
Okay.
and a supple length of tail of meat.
Skin.
How the fuck did you get to
An
the
11?
tail?
You got a bundle of claws, and then you snatched the head and nobody's looking.
I used up my grappling hook, or not my grappling hook, my life powder. I can hold one more item. If
Here's a
someone-
poison gland.
Can I just stack that with my other poison gland I have?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I can hold one more item.
You want the heart?
Sure.
And then everything else you guys can hold in your hands, or you have to leave behind.
I'm gonna see if I can get any rations out of this arm.
Well,
You
he
can cook it.
uses immune booster, so we can hold stuff.
Oh yeah, you have an extra slot open, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can put. What do you put in your slot, and what do you hold it in your hand?
I did not take any
I'll
consumables.
put the bundle of Wroggi claws in my bag, and I'm just gonna carry that around.
Okay.
Make a mask out of it.
So unfortunately, you cannot get the Wroggi out of the way, so you had to dissect it and harvest it in the water. Now that its corpse has been mostly thrifted, you can easily guide the skeleton and the remains out of the way.
Food.
That's
Alright.
going to be a short rest, and you're going to have to make some crafting checks.
That's
We
okay.
can go out and get the rations that we left by the cave entrance.
Assuming that they're still there.
Yeah, assuming the Wroggi didn't eat it on the way in.
Yeah, some fucker did.
I'm just in a lot of pain.
We rolled
and
like
I'm
what, a 15 on
hungry.
survival or something to hide it, so I feel like it might be okay. But you never know. It's not okay.
Okay, what's the plan, gang?
Let's go out and get those rations, guys. Let's swim out of here real quick.
First question. Did we accomplish our goal? We figured out where this was. We can set up a base camp here.
In a wet cave?
Yeah, do we want to set up a base camp in a wet cave where you have to swim through murky, polluted waters that has 2 corpses in it?
You only have to swim through the murky, polluted waters to get to the back section.
But wasn't the whole point of the cave to have a back section, which was...
Let me make a clarification. When they meant like an outpost, they meant like a first
Okay.
rock size outpost, not like a hole in a wall outpost.
They want a town to be made.
I want to go home.
What's the plan, gang?
Well, we accomplished our goal of the Great Wroggi's not going to be fucking around here anymore. We would have had to kill it
That's
either
true. That's true.
way. No matter where we build around here, the Wroggi would have attacked.
I'm so tired.
Here, first things first. If we're all very hurt. Let's go out and get those rations.
Father, Reggie, what are your next steps? What are your plans?
I need to rest. I need.
I'm kind of alright, so. But I guess I can watch everyone else.
Ward is having like a midlife crisis. Rethinking every decision he has ever made.
Is rations consumed by one person or the party?
One person.
One person, okay.
I'm carrying this arm.
So, are you exiting the cave then?
Yes.
Sitting up camp outside, or where is the plan?
We're gonna go grab the rations and probably have set up camp in the second chain.
So you check the bush where you left the rations, and you find a bunch of footprints and nothing.
Damn.
What kind of footprint?
Rocky footprints. Now you're starting to realize why Wroggi might have fallen asleep so easily.
It was one human meal worth of footprint, or worth of.
On top of whatever
food.
catch he had from his hunt.
That's true.
So, where we set up camp?
It's the middle of the night right now, right?
No, it's getting close to sunset.
I mean, the mouth of the cave is probably our safest bet, right?
With all the other Wrogglids coming back to hide here as well.
Fair enough. We could do the same thing again and camp out in the secret den and kill all the little ones. It's less problems for the future.
Any thoughts, Reggie, Father?
Yes, let's destroy the ecosystem. Oh, yeah.
If only there was a place nearby that you had already found.
That was a cave that someone had
Yeah,
hid and
that
had
was
to sleep
perfect.
back in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Can that fit all four of us?
Currently empty.
It'll be a little cramped, but you can do it.
We could also pick up the files we had on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've gotten pretty close to with men before.
Fair.
No homo. We get our socks on.
Yeah.
I'm just going.
It's a blue collar thing.
I'll just use my chain hook and
You
set
know,
up
when
a
you're in the
hammock
field, it's
in the
just
ceiling.
easier to share a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my chain hook, set up a hammock in the ceiling, so I'll just sleep against the ceiling.
Okay. So.
Do I think this tail meat could be used for anything beyond just food?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Anything that can be crafted of rare monster parts can be made out of tail meat.
Okay.
Alright, to the small hidey hole.
Okay. Here's how resting works. You short rest, there's no long resting.
Okay.
Long resting is done when you're finished with the quest. Or the hunt. So you are short resting only.
Okay, what do we get on a short rest?
You can heal with all your hit dice if you have any.
Do we get any back?
Nope.
That's what rations are for.
Okay. I will try to cook the arm.
And I do have to note, Cole, when you take a short rest, you do get your death fill back. Just one. Okay. You are cooking your arm into rations, I assume?
That's the attempt.
What is your toolkit that you're using? Do you have any?
No.
Okay. Here's
Sticks, flares to light fires.
Okay, so on a 10 or lower, the ingredient is consumed and no item is made, and on an 11 or higher, the ingredient is consumed and the desired item is made. On a
Is it
survival or machinery check.
Do you want to help out with that?
I'm proficient in machinery.
Oh.
Alright, make a machinery check to cook your arm into edible food.
Okay.
Dungeon Menchie be like.
What?
Hell yeah.
Machine.
I love Dungeon Meshi.
That is a 19 plus 4.
Perfect! So over a short rest, when you eat your ration, you heal to full and restore your hit dice.
Holy shit.
It's a long rest.
Yeah, but you have to have the supplies.
Yeah, but it's a long rest though.
See, flares, worth it.
Are we doing any crafting, Reggie?
I could craft with the bones.
What do you want to craft?
I don't know.
You can craft a warhorn, another whetstone. What else?
I will say, after finishing cooking in my own little corner and eating, I will hook myself to the ceiling, and now there is just a patch of moss on the ceiling. It's definitely not me in a ghillie suit.
Or a flute.
The moss is following you.
Okay.
Some kind of magic.
I'm not
Out
facing
of bones,
north.
you can make a whetstone, a flute, or a horn.
I'm facing down.
How's a flute useful?
The flute lets you take hunting horn songs.
Is there any
and
limit to
play
the
them.
amount of parts a field kit can hold?
Just for fun?
Okay, okay. Now I have way more room then. Okay, never mind.
The field kit holds any and all forgeables and craftables until you make them into items. It is a bag of holding for field stuff.
But if I made a whetstone, then I could eat
Do you want me
one
to keep that head
and
in
then
here?
also
If you want to.
use
Yeah,
one
sure.
passively.
Assuming that you are holding the whetstone in your hands for the rest of the journey, but yes.
Well,
Okay.
you carry one if we get into another combat. you
Listen
immediately use
to
it.
me. I'm going to tell you support. You have expert's
Listening.
tools.
Yes.
So you are crafting with proficiency here. For you, on a 10 or lower, the ingredient is consumed and the desired item is made. On an 11 or higher, you get 2 items. So roll survival and machinery.
Well.
Cool. You get 2 whetstones or 1 whetstone and a flute or a horn.
Does anybody want anything?
I've got my own field kit.
I would carry a whetstone.
Okay,
Yeah.
extra whetstone. Here you go.
Perfect.
Extra whetstone.
So what are your gear slots now then? No. Yeah. So what do you got and what does Brad got?
I'm holding a whetstone, and then I have expert's tools, whetstone, and glider cloak on me.
Yeah.
Carrying a whetstone, and then grappling hook, flares, slinger, and ghillie suit. These flares, man.
They're incredible.
Oh wait, you
They're
can't-
incredible.
Wait, how are you holding the whetstone?
His hand.
I'm just carrying it.
Oh, carry. I see.
His grapple hook is the chain hook. It's not actually an item.
I get the benefits of having a grappling hook.
So using skin, the tail meat, the two poison glands, several Wroggi bones, the Wroggi heart, and the Wroggi head. What can I make out of this? Or would it be better to wait until we
Okay,
get back?
repeat what you have to me.
The 2x2 Wroggi skin. The
That's
tail-
leather.
What?
That's supple leather.
Okay.
Monster leather.
Tail meat.
That's rare monster.
The two poison glands.
Those are poison glands or rare monster.
The bones.
That's bones.
The Wroggi heart.
That's rare monster.
And Wroggi head.
Rare monster. I would not craft with that though.
Where is the rare monster? I looked in crafting. I could not find rare monster thing.
Just Control F rare, and it will tell you or rare monster. Control F rare monster. What?
Oh, it crashed. It crashed my Google Doc when I tried to search.
Hold on. You can craft basically anything with rare monster parts.
The next tier of your weapon of choice. Craft a +1 sword and shield.
It's called a whetstone.
Craft the upgraded version of your sword and shield.
I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I don't think there are +1 items. Are there, Gabe?
What?
There are not like +1 weapons or anything, right?
No, those are not a thing unless they are. But you can't craft them.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
I don't know, when I played Monster Hunter, you made new gear out of monster parts.
That's what you're doing now.
Right, but like, that's how you got like the new, better swords and armor.
Yeah, but you need to hunt like 5 of that monster type to get that.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember, sure.
Sorry, give me a second. If I can craft anything.
Pretty much. Most consumables with rare monster parts. Did you have anything good to craft, Father?
Some
Do
bitches.
you have a meal that you want to eat? Does anyone have any extra meat to give you?
Yeah, I'll get,
The Wroggi head.
Don't cook the head.
I'm not cooking the head.
You guys want to hang on to the head for that as a hunt, you know?
Trophy.
Exactly.
Craft up some bitches, Cole.
You definitely need to eat though, right, Father?
Well, I thought you were on your fasting arc.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know who told you that, but they're wrong.
Give
You.
him,
Believe
give
it
him
was
the
you.
tail. Give him the tail.
It was
bro.
you. Yeah, I was gonna say, or the hearts.
They're equivalent.
Alright. I'll give him the hearts then.
All right. Are you cooking it up for me? Or are you making it?
I'm using the field kit to
Okay.
make it.
Very good.
I can make 2 of them though if I succeed on this, right?
Yes, you do.
This is a survival check or a machinery check?
Travel or
correct?
machinery? Yep.
I'll use machinery. 16.
Cool. You make rations, so you start all your hit dice and all your health, and then you can make any rare monster part item, which is most consumables, like pills.
Or another ration.
We probably need more flares.
Flares, I think, are crafted with minerals.
They're also not consumables.
No, I know I was being sarcastic and it failed.
You can do like Psycho Serum, Dash Pill.
Dash
you can get your
pill.
poultice back.
I was gonna get my smoking poultices back.
Okay, so more armor fumes.
Yes. Or actually, no. I'm gonna make a second ration and have Bullseye eat it.
Remind you, animal buddies just regenerate.
I don't know how they restore hit dice. I'm not sure how they're supposed to.
Probably in the way that benefits us the most.
They don't track hit dice. They just get them back.
Oh, you just get them back.
So he doesn't need to eat.
All right. In that case, I will make my more armor fumes then. And I'll keep the rest of the skin, tail meat, poison glands, bones, and heart and head. Or, not the heart is just eaten. Sorry. I'll keep the rest of it for when we need it. Anyone else want anything else or need anything else?
I think so.
I'm making a note about animal buddies and short resting. So an hour passes. You eat your delectable full-ass monster heart and full-ass monster arm. It's very tender, but a little lean. And Cole, yours is very lean. I'm very lean.
Yeah. Bullseye actually holds the field kit for me, so he's the one who's helps me make the food.
Yeah, he has a little purse,
Yeah.
and he opens it and it's full of flesh. Okay. An hour passes. It is now fully in night. What's the plan?
Should I continue heading north?
Following the river.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Alright, let's keep heading north then. Oh, you're making a map, right, as we go?
Yes. I would like to be.
Cartographer moment. He's just like Carter.
He's just like cartographer.
It's like Carter Part 2. See, but Carter already had a map made. A map of how to get bitches. He will not share with anyone.
Nightfall has fallen on the flooded forest.
Good. What a good song. I love this song.
Just between the treetops, you can see the twinkling lights of stars peeking through the leaves. A chill breeze blows through the air around you, and the forest is just a touch quieter. You still hear the running water and the cricking of bugs and the quacking of frogs, but there is less bird song, less movement in the forest. Not asleep, perhaps, but the forest is resting. We follow the trader's flow, the strange river that flows in the opposite direction that it should be. Perfect. You crest back over to the high banks, and then you pass by the Wroggi den. Not going back in there?
You guys want to check for any Roglets? Get any spare monster parts?
Bro, I don't
I'll give
care.
you more parts. Not right now.
Alright. I guess we're good on parts.
You pass by the Wroggi Den?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm thinking. It's my thinking zone.
The stinking.
You follow the river, you follow the river, you follow the river some more. The trees slowly begin to clear and the rushing water sound begins to increase in volume and intensity. Father, with your high perception, you are able to hear the distant sound of a waterfall ahead. Catching some of the moonlight, the spray kind of throws a prismatic rainbow arc in the air. You approach the end of the Trader's Flow to find that at some point it had reached a downhill crest and is now pouring over into a basin. You are seeing a giant cliff where the water is now all fallen into a giant basin. There are many waterfalls, very tall, very high. And it's forming sort of a natural crater. You are on the waterfall side. On the far side, you can see some sort of terraced land gently sloping up and around the crater, large flat swaths. If you could find a safe way down, there's a lot of flat area and a lot of water, running water. Probably prime ground for striking in the camp, yeah. To your trained eye, Reggie, you can see many water wheels, probably, could fit in these waterfalls.
It's a lot of energy.
To your eyes,
I can just go down there.
Ward, you see lots of soft silt, lots of soft sediment. Probably lots of stuff could be dug out of these banks. To your eyes, Oliver, you see profit. Good old profit. Lots of open land, just far enough but just close enough, and following the river, excellent trade, especially following the flow up. Now the question is this river really flowing the wrong way if it's now flowing down into a basin? Up a hill, down the hill on the other side into a basin? How does that even work? Don't ask.
Magic.
Father always has an answer prepared.
Magic isn't real, man.
Now, the question is, how do you get in this basin?
Well, I'll let y'all figure that out. Hook, and I start descending.
You got 60 feet of chain, it is about a 100-foot drop.
60 feet of chain, let go, reattach.
That is
down.
not... You don't just let go and reattach.
You're right, because
He goes, oh, trick shot.
You swindling slash into the cave wall.
yeah, exactly.
No,
I
not
will
exactly.
dig
That's not how it
out.
works.
I will descend down to the point where I can get a foothold and a handhold.
So you're dropping whetstone?
That is going to be, yeah. You're going to need both hands for that.
Yeah, I would drop the whetstone for this.
And that's going to be a pretty nasty skill check.
I'm sure there's a place so it's 100 feet down.
Yeah.
I have 60 feet of wiggle room to, as long as I go down at least 40,
Okay.
or less than that, honestly, just to find a point where I can hold on long enough to reset my hook and then go down further.
First roll perception for me. Reggie, what are you doing? How are you descending?
16.
16? Okay, I'll get back in a second.
Can I climb down?
You're not going to glide down?
I guess yeah. Can I use that to glide down?
Absolutely you can.
I didn't know what's mechanical benefits were besides wall jumping.
Most of the gear is supposed to be useful in multiple situations. Glide short distances and break long falls, so absolutely you can. Oliver, what's the plan?
You got a grappling hook.
Same with Ward.
I could just make a parachute with this Wroggi skin, or a glider cloak more accurately.
Actually, you cannot craft glider clothes.
I can't now with the skin. Damn, I thought I could have.
Maybe you should. What do you think? Is that too strong to not leave?
If you're still using a gear slot for it, it's not.
True. You can now craft cloaks with monster. Or gliding cloaks at least with.
Ghillie suit gang.
Supple monster leather. Ghillie hood is probably craftable with supple monster leather and
Forageables.
plants. Supple monster leather and bones for the glider cloak. 2 dudes.
Mm-hmm. So wait, what is your plan? You're grappling.
He's
hook
climbing
edge?
down.
I'm going to toss my whetstone down into the silk soft sand.
Yeah, you're at next to waterfall, buddy. That's water.
Then I will aim for the grass patch.
Roll a strength check.
A strength check.
Or dexterity, I guess.
Dexterity 10.
You throw your whetstone and it blunks into the middle of the waterfall basin.
Clunk.
Father, what's your plan for the Sunday?
I'm over it.
Also, use a block token and then fall.
Yeah, true.
Negate the damage.
Yeah, I'll spin slash to develop gale, and then I will drop down, and then you turn a gale into an evasion.
Alright, well you guys figure it out. Reggie, you put your arms out and you make sure that the poles are locked to your feet, and you jump. With your sort of cross shape, your glider cloak acts like a paraglider, and you safely and in a controlled manner descend and skip, land on the water, where you can disengage the poles on your feet and swim to shore. While you're swimming to shore, someone narrowly misses you with a whetstone. Are you waiting for the others, or are you going to explore a little?
Now we run.
Okay.
I like to think Father and Oliver see me toss the whetstone just right into the water, and I turn to him and just like, just gauging distance.
Ward.
And I'll start climbing
I
down.
gauge you the distance. While the other two are still deliberating, you spot a handhold where you think you could shift your hook.
Perfect.
And you start climbing. Roll acrobatics.
12.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I have any bonus from the hook, or is it
Nope.
just what's allowing me to do this?
That's what's allowed you to do this.
Okay.
Since I have a grappling hook and I am technically allowed to move with my weapon out, would I be able to use my sword particularly as a like a hold to
Yeah.
try and move down the grappling hook?
So, I will have you roll acrobatics.
Okay. Fine with me.
Father?
That's a D12. What the fuck? Why the fuck am I rolling a D12?
Because you want to fail.
That is a 25.
Okay.
Waterfall splitter.
Yeah. Do the anime where you jump and stab your sword in and just slide down.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
we're out of waterfall. You gotta use waterfall
I don't
splitter.
think that's gonna work with a rapier.
First mistake. Weapon of choice.
I can't just like.
100-foot drop.
Hey, if you want to take the 10d6 damage, you won't die immediately. You'll just take 10d6 damage on a death save, probably.
You'll take a serious wound, probably.
I'll just rest.
That's.
I'll
you
rest
need food.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
I'll
You'll
rest
be at
it.
You have a
0
spare
HP.
ration.
You have hit dice to spare.
I don't know. I don't have rope. I don't have climbing gear.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have any abilities that allow me to climb down things.
Well,
Gear slots, huh?
you're in a forest. You want to try crafting a rope?
I suppose I can.
Okay.
Living off the land.
Okay. Make a survival or nature check.
Survival. I have advantage on survival.
I like that we did not discuss as a team how we were getting down. We all just individually went. So if he gets stuck up there, he gets stuck up there.
It's all about game knowledge and cooperation, baby. Alright, so while Father looks for
It's 11.
something, we'll get to him in a second. Oliver, you managed to safely climb down, alternating between your sword and your hook to very safely climb down. You actually get ahead of Ward, who started before you. Ward, when you reach your pivot point, Your hook is very solid, but your hand is wet, and the spring-loaded mechanism is wet. You hear like clink clunking sound as your spring disengages on your winch, and you begin to fall onto Oliver.
I can fall in slow motion and re-hook.
Here's actually what happens. As I'm climbing down, I realize I left Bullseye there. Bullseye's like leaning over, like, Master, what do I do?
My lord!
He falls on me. I like kind of like sliding down as he falls on me, and then he falls on me after that. So we make a chain reaction.
I need you both to make a strength save. That's true. Bullseye's up there. Make your survival check with advantage again.
Are you sure that needs to be a strength save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you dodging?
Oh, 21.
I'm trying to make this a quick time event and reattach.
That'd be strength though.
grab
You're putting a lot of strength into your.
I mean, you can dodge him, but you're still taking the full fall damage when you run out of slack. And you get slammed into the cliff wall.
I'm trying to re-engage the hook.
That is in a closed mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be on stable ground to open it and fix it.
You know how Spider-Man killed Gwen Stacy?
Okay. Yeah.
The result?
Yeah.
That's what happened to Ward.
15 on my strength save.
15 and...
A 2 minus 1.
Perfect. You take 9 bludgeoning damage as Ward safely blocks your body with his shield, but then knocks you into the cliff wall.
I survive.
You, thankfully, slamming yourself into the cliff wall breaks your momentum, and when you fall into the water, you are going slow enough and have enough slack that you don't take any more damage. You, Father, managed to find a dense thicket of thorny vines. With your high survival check and the help of Bullseye, you managed to harvest them without harming yourself. Which is very lucky, because now that you've cleared them, you see a wasp nest in the tree branches. So, you go back to the cliffside, and now you are presented with a situation. How are you going to craft the rope? You got any tools to work with?
Well, I mean,
Heavenly
it's vines. I can just like braid them together. Just make braided rope out of the vines.
Okay. My lord, would you like me to help?
Yeah.
Very well. You have advantage.
This is all before Bullseye comes
Neither
falling
one have
down.
survival.
Yeah. Well, Bullseye helps, and then when Bullseye turns around, I'm gone. He's like, wait, my
He
lord!
freaks out.
You safely descend, by the way.
17.
17. You managed to make about 100 feet of braided vine. It's not quite as strong as rope, but you think it's serviceable. I'm lighter, my lord. Allow me to go first.
Okay.
Bullseye tips his mask back so he can see through the little slit at the bottom. Ooh, ow, oh! We should have taken these thorns off, my lord.
Just slide down and break them off.
In true Bullseye.
You love it, my lord. Arr, arr, ah, arr.
One hit dies each thorn.
He gets about halfway down and then he drops.
Ah!
Of his own will, into the water. He's lighter than you are, so he doesn't take any damage.
A Bullseye always lands with his target.
After Ward over here crashes into the water, you safely descend, and then Bullseye plinks in a swan dive next to you.
I like to think Ward takes a decent amount of time, maybe a solid 30-60 seconds of just like back floating down the river a little bit, just so depressed.
Yeah. Father, make an acrobatics or athletics check.
For what?
To climb down the white rope with thorns on it.
I'm not good at that either of these.
Oh!
Plus 19.
For
Acrobatics.
very good. You watched Bullseye descend, and you saw all the points where he almost fell, and you knew which ones to take care of for the slow one. So you, hand over hand, foot over foot, knees crossed, descend the viney rope. You only take 2 slashing damage on the way down. Unfortunately, Ward, your spring is a closed mechanism, specifically to avoid monster damage.
You can try and open it with your bare hands, but it's going to be tough without any tools.
Do you need an engineer, a machinist to help you out?
He would attempt on his own first.
Do you want to look for your whetstone?
Yeah, while he is just like waiting,
I found a particularly good rock to break your wind
or like
with.
slowly drifting down the water, because it's really late at night, right?
Yeah.
So it's like cool, refreshing,
Yeah.
almost cold.
Still a little human, but yeah.
Yeah, he'll roll over and go face down.
Roll perception or investigation with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
7.
7?
I rolled 18 and a 3.
You think that whetstone is probably gone forever.
I'm gonna look for another rock that I might be able to bash open.
You do find some rocks. None of them particularly sharp, though.
I like to imagine the entire basin is actually all whetstones that people have dropped down.
Reggie, you are standing at the shore watching your friends swim over, and it appears that Ward has found a rock and is trying to hammer his winch open.
Ward wouldn't know that.
Do you say
He would know that. He watched
Would he?
it.
You watched me use tools.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you need help with that, Ward?
And,
Yeah.
isn't he also like? Isn't Russell or not Russell? Reggie.
Russell?
Like yeah. Isn't Reggie like a certified engineer for?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Innovation
would be
Electric?
nice.
And he introduced himself.
Get
as
back
such.
over here.
I'm just like sitting on the bank of the water.
Do you want me to come to you?
No, it's fine. He will like get up, hold his stomach between the fall and the body slam. Ward is in really rough shape as he will
Father.
kind of like stumble over to you.
Oliver Bullseye, you managed to swim to the shore when Ward and Reggie are discussing this. Do you offer Reggie your winch
Yeah.
mechanism? You have to clip it off your belt and you hand it over. Reggie, make a machinery check at advantage.
Lay epic 25.
25? Alright.
It's better.
You pull out your screwdriver, you open the winch case, and you find that it was not really
I
Ward's
just smack it a little.
it was not really Ward's fault. The pin that was holding the spring in place, which is one of those long, curved whirling springs, it's the ones that you can like wind and compress. It's not one of the coily, like cylinder ones. The pin holding it in place has been rusted through. It was not held properly, and then when it got wet, it slipped off the belt.
So they gave me faulty equipment.
Yep, they gave you faulty equipment. So while you're doing it, you reattach the belt, you dry the spring, and you pull a new pin out of your toolbox, which you always have with you, and you put the spring back in place, close it up, better than before.
I have one of those belts that like doubles as a beer opener and like a beer holder and also a tool.
What are the Omni tools?
Yeah.
That's like 40 different attachments.
I like to think while this is
Extensions.
going on, and you could overrule the outcome. Ward will pull out of his ghillie suit just like a pack of cigarettes.
They're drenched!
No,
dude.
they're in a Ziploc bag.
That's not a thing!
Alright, he will pull out a pack of cigarettes and attempt to light one.
They are fucking drenched, man.
Then he will just sit with a wet cigarette in his mouth, very sad.
Alright, you
Okay, I'm cheating in a gear slot.
Sorry, I don't have any chewing
That's
sticks.
my 6 slot, pal. We don't put anything else in there.
It's a 6 slot, man. It comes with the ghillie suit.
That's such a fire hazard, man, on your plant cloak.
I don't care. I have a bunch of flares in my backpack, so like it's all a fire
Also
hazard.
next to the plant cloak. Alright, gang, what's the move here? You've all reconvened on the silty, sandy shore of this very wide, open basin. The flat, wide terraces are just behind you all.
Are there any materials that we could use to like set up an initial like shelter here?
If you climb up the terraces, there's some trees over that way you could cut down.
I'd say we just spend the next few hours building up a temporary shelter and then reporting back, or saying either one or all of us to report back to that we have set up a temporary shelter
I
here.
think it should be at least 2 of us. 'cause
You're pretty handy for a wealthy guy, Oliver.
I guess yeah.
Do we want to include some extra stuff with your backstory to cover that?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I just fell down that waterfall, so I'm gonna stay.
He's just sprawled out on the sand.
Yeah, Ward is having a rough time.
This is a bad day to a worse day to a horrible day.
I like to think I'm thinking more logically than anything, but
Yeah, you won't be participating in building the shelter.
Yeah,
You're saying one should
I'm an
be
idea
built.
guy.
There we go.
You all! No.
Yeah.
That's a
Y'all
little far.
should build a shelter.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Father?
Yeah, I think building a something to protect us from the elements.
Engineer, do you know how to build a house, perchance?
Thoughts, Reggie?
A shelter?
No.
Do I have anything? Can I cut down a
I
tree
don't
with my
build
hook?
houses.
I thought all engineers built houses. Or knew how to build stuff.
Not me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just think Ward will like slide himself up onto the grass so he now blends in with the grass.
Well, to be fair, Reggie, your hammer does do double damage to structures. So.
Yeah,
I actually do more. Yes, I destroy houses.
If you try and build it, that like all crumbles down.
I'd say trees and
Like
rocks.
It's
Seriously?
the opposite of the fix it Felix.
Yeah.
Destroy it.
Oh, I guess
Wreck-It Reggie?
I'm Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It
Yeah,
Reggie?
I'm
Wreck-It
Reggie.
Ralph.
Alright, what's the
Unless I'm building weapons.
moves gang?
Ward is going to make his way over to a tree and then realize he can't cut it down with his hook and then just sit down. Like at the base of the tree.
Ward's going like, only 2 slots? How is this fair?
That's what medium armor chain hook is based.
Medium armor is the goat, okay? I mean, if you want to try and craft an axe, I'm not going to stop you, pal.
Out of a stone and some sticks.
How
No,
sharp?
he sulks for a little bit.
Okay.
How sharp and durable are Wroggi claws?
Sharp enough to either sharpen a rock or to be used in a cluster as an axe blade.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Like to craft an axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a
Roll survival or machinery.
bullseye help you out. Or
Bullseye gives you advantage.
yeah,
I had advantage already.
Oh, perfect.
nice.
Oh, because of your pure
Keen
discipline.
intuition.
Or keen intuition.
It's a good thing.
Love that advantage.
Oh, yeah.
15.
Father, you have been trained, essentially, as a missionary for this exact kind of scenario. So you already know what to do. You find something that can serve as a blade, which the Wroggi's ankle claws are quite large. You bundle them together, find a solid enough stick, bundle that together, and then with Bullseye's help, you take some excess vine you had earlier. Now the thorns are helpful because they're helping stick things together, and you manage to craft a pretty handy bone axe.
I like to imagine as Father Innocent and Bullseye every time they like interact, and Father Innocent like slowly trying to convert Bullseye with like talks of his religion.
Bullseye looks to you to be of the native religion. Do you have any words for him?
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm sorry, my lord. I'm just born and raised.
I would never say that. I would say that.
Do you have any words for Bullseye?
I kid.
Just words of just words of encouragement.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, just be like, man, you're so helpful. You're doing such a good job.
You're so good for a native.
Yeah, you're so good for someone who's
Someone who is a native.
Do you and Bullseye sit about cutting down some trees then?
Yeah.
Alright. Make some nature survival check.
The
Survival
first
check.
tree you come up to is the one that Ward is sitting under.
Ward's like, this is a good tree, but I can't.
Yikes.
Yeah, can we roleplay that?
I rolled
Yeah,
a 12.
This is a giving tree.
Alright, so as you make your way over to the trees, Ward is just sitting at the base of the closest tree, just like head down, the wet cigarette still in his mouth. I'll look up Julius like, just like holding up the hook. I don't know why I thought I might be able to cut down this tree.
That's okay. The unknown carries its issues that we must overcome.
That's fair. Can you leave this tree? It's a nice backrest.
Your chain hook. So, just like you do with the monster, you turn around, plant your foot on the chain, and then using both arms and the full length of your shoulder and back muscles, you heave.
Yeet.
The trunk comes loose, sways back and forth, some snapping and cracking sounds follow,
Bump, and the log falls onto the ground.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
I make my way to a different tree to sit down.
I left enough of it.
Oh, hey, he's leading us to the next tree to take.
Oliver, Reggie, what are you doing?
Fuck you, Bullseye.
I'm more of the idea.
Why do you keep picking a conveniently nice trees?
I just know how to find them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep following around.
I'll take the tree trunk. Should we start splitting this up and into either pillars or some other? I don't know how to make houses. How do we do that? Engineer, help us.
Can
please.
I just apply general structural knowledge?
Yeah, you gotta strip the log of branches. You think that probably a lean-to is probably more feasible than a full structure. So you can use those branches you set aside to form roofing. You probably need another 2 or 3 logs, but after that, you're good.
Alright, let's do that then.
Make a group athletics check. That includes you 2, Ward.
Yeah, can you get that? Yeah.
I don't have the leverage from the chain hook.
13.
It's athletic strength this time, yeah.
7 minus
That's a
1.
6, 13,
10.
and 13.
Okay. How about no? How about
Man, you guys need another strength guy.
Man.
I'm the only strong guy. I didn't roll.
He had the option to go straight.
Bullseye will give you advantage.
Oh, was I gonna advantage? Alright.
We're just gonna fully respec his
That's worse.
existence.
This works!
Yeah, it's not still 10.
Well, guys, Bullseye goes, let me help you, my lord, and then you trip over him.
Is Bullseye Pim?
Basically. Yeah.
Just.
Ward's gonna fully respec into a strength build next time we go to camp.
You managed to construct a lean-to, but unfortunately, Reggie, you don't have enough hands, and you're only able to fit it in like a stable manner where like 2 people can fit inside. So it's not nearly as spacious as you were planning.
Okay, who else is sleeping with me?
I will split sleep under the roof.
Okay.
I'll take that sacrifice.
I will once again hook myself to a tree so I have just more leaves hanging under the tree.
Father?
Do you need like a hammock?
So the chain hook is like attached to my waist and I'm wearing a ghillie suit. So I like to think I just am the hammock. I find a place
That's
where
that's a lot of strain on your waists.
I find a
for
place where I
sleeping.
can like rest my feet and then I just like hang.
You're resting out in the open in a tree.
Fight the rich man.
There's no room to lean to.
There's only
I
2.
literally just built this.
I built it.
Oh.
We all built it.
The lean-to
It
can
was
only fit 2 people because you were not successful enough.
the 3 of us equally
Bullseye can't sleep
participated,
with us.
and she participated
Bullseye
the
can't?
most.
Don't
No.
worry, my lord. I was going to sleep out in the open anyway. Someone has to keep watch.
Do you call all of us, my lord?
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
I was told that in the common tongue, that is the way you to address people.
By who?
Who told you that?
Oliver.
My lord!
Have you heard any of us refer to Oliver as my lord?
No. What are you insinuating, my lord?
You don't have to call everyone my lord.
What shall I call you then, my lord?
Comrade.
Comrade it is then.
There will be a muffled shout from a tree that just says, just say sir!
Alright, sir. Comrade.
Sir is
My
better.
lord and my lord. Got it.
Everyone chooses their own title.
I don't think that's my lord.
Sir is way less,
No.
dehumanizing.
No.
Well,
Comrade's fine.
Comrade's fine,
Father.
sir is fine.
I'm a naturally nocturnal comrade, so I will be keeping watch.
Wait, but you're also awake whenever we're. When do you sleep?
During the day, he says, doggedly tired and exhausted.
He sleeps when he's knocked out by the monster.
I got a good nap in when the Wroggi was in.
The bags under his eyes are
He is
visible
turning into
through
Pim, you're
the
right. Oh
mask.
my god. My lord.
Lord.
My lord. Oh, of course, my lord.
No, I prefer Pim. But if
Father, where are you sleeping? My lord.
No, just call me father.
Father, where are we sleeping?
Daddy. Yeah, you can call him daddy.
I'm
It
new
means
here, daddy.
Ah,
Oh, daddy, yes, daddy.
Daddy Pim.
Yeah.
Hello, Daddy Pim.
Daddy Innocent.
Where are you sleeping, Father?
Right outside of the lean-to, I guess.
All right. So are we sleeping through the night then?
I probably have to go for my next event.
Okay. I had more shenanigans to get up to, but that's fine.
Cry.
I have to make mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks? Mod sticks?
Broken.
Mozzie?
Well, you're gonna sleep to the night, I assume. And I'm going to leave you with this. Reggie, you are awoken in the early hours of the morning by the sound of a dart plunking into one of the logs next to you.
Bullseye, did you get hit? Oh, wait, a
And that's
log,
what
not
I'm
bullseye.
session.
Good
Bullseye,
shit,
make
my
sure you
lord.
jump in front of the next dart.
Poor Bullseye.
I'm trying to be nice to him.
It's gonna be so funny when you reclass and then he won't be in the party anymore.
Then
Speaking
I'll
of-
bring him.
I'm going to simply transfer ownership to a different person.
I'll bring him.
So, what are our thoughts? Any notes? Any comments? Any critiques? This is.
I'm having fun. I'm glad we got like a good combat in, just to figure out combat again.
Is it too complicated?
No, not after like it gets started.
Okay. You like the hammer?
Sometimes it's hard to keep track. I know, I like the hammer.
Yeah, I definitely need to print out flowcharts for you guys. So let me know now, please. Even though that we're doing the reclass later, if necessary. If you want to stay with your weapon or switch.
I will be switching. What I switch to will be dependent on him. If he just decides to switch or not.
Okay. So you're actually getting rid of Bullseye, probably.
R.I.P. Bullseye.
I'm tempted to switch to light bowgun.
Really?
I was looking at the stuff and it seems cool.
Keep in mind that you will be playing light bowgun on hard mode because you're in a 4-person party. So status thresholds will be a little higher.
It's fine. Applying any status you want is still tremendously powerful. And with, if I go chain hook, I can bring whatever item you want me to complement and
And
just
now?
continuously
Yes, I
fling
was just
to
a little
also
club
apply
penguin.
status.
Goodbye.
Well, because I think burning is really strong. That hasn't
Alright, see you,
been
Ren.
utilized yet.
Probably next week.
Well, no weapon utilizes it inherently except for the light bowgun.
Well, you gotta have anyone can do with torches.
Yeah, but
It's like-
which is like the thing, which is why if I go chain hook, I could bring a torch.
You guys just need to collaborate what your strat is. Keep in mind also that Ren, you're planning on sticking with hammer, right?
Yes,
Yes, she
she said.
Okay. So
You could also do
stagger, stun, and topple are still going to be important.
Yeah, stagger specifically is going to be the most important. She can convert any stagger on just a straight head hit.
Yeah.
I was also looking at bow. Seems pretty cool
Bow's very. I think you'd like bow.
because you move a shit ton.
Bow is the melee ranged multi-class that Chainhook wants to be.
Yeah.
So it's a similar playstyle, but bow just gets to do damage.
Yeah. Brad, knowing you, I think you want to be the damage guy.
I do enjoy damage
Okay.
playstyles.
Just what are your thoughts on the Chainhook, independent of your preferences?
Independent of my preferences, I really liked it for the second half of combat. I felt pretty useless the first half of combat.
Yeah. That you weren't playing much support, to be fair.
Right.
Like, if you had hooked this guy, he could have had 2 spirit tokens, 5 action turn. That's a clean river round slash convert.
Yeah,
Easy.
Into any
So
Yeah.
my
As long as I hit.
anything you want. Yeah.
my only issue with that I think it's very cool. The reason I am turned away from it is being so like new and unfamiliar with this. When they are taking their turns, I am trying to figure out my character
course.
and my turn moving forward. So it is hard to fully understand the impact of that supporting type
And that's
role.
okay because that's like I said, the
That's
game
what
is
I think,
designed for that to be the progression.
Right. And so I think chain hook's really cool. I think I'm going to swap out of it
Okay.
for the time being. I think if we were doing like a full several month long campaign of just this, chain hook would be really fun. But being that it is the shorter form, I want to swap to something different.
Fair enough.
I'm leaning towards bow or light bow gun.
Bow and light bowgun are both very good choices, especially for medium armor too. Because if you're not going into
If he wants to own
I think
Bullseye.
it would be thematic too from a narrative
someone
perspective.
needs to be medium armor because if you haven't noticed, slot management and item crafting is huge, actually.
Gonna be honest, I might run medium armor chain hook.
That's okay too.
So I think
That's a little risky though.
Not really. If I as long as I just maintain.
Yeah, but you're working
2 gale.
under double gale requirements.
Yeah, well, I need at least 1 gale at all times, and I can just convert that stuff to evasion tokens.
Yeah. It's. I will say that it's more viable than most medium armor sets, but it's still
hard.
harder.
It's still hard to go chain hook.
Yeah.
I would be going medium armor regardless. I think it is also like thematic for War to get back. Be just like, I was trying to like be up in its face and throw things around, and I literally got bodied. Wait a second, Oliver, you're getting rid of Bullseye? Nah, man, come with me.
I imagine actually that your winch breaking was probably the true breaking point with the chain hook for you. Like,
I think it's very fitting. It was a bad day that just kept getting worse, and we get back, and he tells me that Bullseye's leaving, so I will go find Bullseye and rebring him.
I was gonna give him to the rival party if, of course, there's gonna be a rival party. There always has to be a rival party. They're not enemies this time. They're just like people to compare yourself.
No, I want to bring Bullseye.
Well, he's gonna stay a character, but if you don't own him anymore, then he has to stay in the narrative somehow. And he would go.
Keep him because he's a fan favorite. He's my favorite.
We can't keep him because mechanically you have to have a certain amount of inventory space to have a person.
How many slots does he take?
He takes 3, but he gets 2 of his own.
Yeah.
And he also gets field kit, which also has a random item at the start. So you're essentially even on item slots.
Yeah.
But the hard part for you
do you have any charisma investment?
-1.
You're gonna have to perform culture checks when he's it's gonna be an action. It's gonna be an action to get him to do stuff. Which if you're running light bowgun is gonna be very easy.
Yeah, actually, light bowgun has multitask, which lets you reload and use any other action.
Yeah, so if you're running light bowgun, it's very easy to utilize him. The hard part is going to be for you to
Bullseye's not just a fun
utilize or like get the culture check,
I also don't know how
which you could use like a not Gremline, Gremline mask, yeah, a Gremline mask, which is what I run to be able to do it better.
Maybe Bullseye won't be sticking around.
I promise you, as a light bowgun, it's probably worth it for Bullseye.
Are you serious? Did you not see how much face tanking Bullseye
That's
did?
true.
If you were ranged only,
because
a
lot of monsters have conditions like, I attack the furthest person away from me, which is always going to be you. So you want Bullseye just there to have a range token to get something off you, or to just never have something get on you in the first place.
Great Wroggi likes to attack whoever's farthest away. Most of them will target Damager or Rangers. Yeah. Or mostly it's Damager. Just think about it.
I will think about it.
There is nuance in the game, and I'm glad that it's working like that. You're thinking of going chain hook then?
Yeah, between that or charge blade.
Charge blade. I think chain hook fits better into the party comp.
Yeah. Also, I don't envision Oliver as a charge blade type of guy.
Probably not. Are you planning to stick with long circle? You like it?
I like being able to deal just stupid amounts of damage if I can get the right combo.
I'm excited for you to fight the next monster who will actually make you use your evasion, so you can evade counter instead of runaway counter. It's so sick. It's so fun. I played it during the playtest, and I think I recall I was standing in front of the monster, screaming for him to attack me.
Yeah. And then I was playing Insect Glaive, which I just kept giving you my spirit off Insect.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun. Because Cole, when you are longsword and like you're trying to evade counter, you want the monster to attack you, so you're just like standing there waiting. It's like a Wild West standoff, you know.
I'm down with that.
I'm glad that you guys like the system. Robert and I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. It's still not finished.
Yeah, I did edits earlier to update vocabulary and whatnot.
I'm actually not sure if we should change switch X to before and after. I think it should just be before, because sword mode is supposed to be the aggressive mode and axe is supposed to be defensive. So making you retreatable in sword mode, I think, kind of defeats the purpose.
I guess my idea for it was
because if you want to back away, you should shift down, ideally.
But then you won't never get any more than 2 in because especially kind of want to be in a safe position. I feel like spending the ammo to get
You can also kinetic slash, which moves you 15 feet away in sword mode. I don't think that we need retreating
Fair enough.
sword boost.
And then I also just did a bunch of updates on like name terminology.
Thanks. And I will link to, so what I will do, I will have the master document, and then underneath each weapon section there will be a link to the weapon individually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to share each of the 15 weapon documents with you guys. You can just click the link that's in the main one, and then sit on that page.
I like that.
And then once you guys have decided which weapons that you will be sticking with, I will get you flowcharts that you can follow. Put a die, put a token on it, just figure out where you are in the flowchart at all times. And that will be easier. That was a wonderful idea by Ren that I'm actually going to put in the text as well.
I'm surprised, Brad. You aren't more interested in Switch-Axe.
I'm really leaning towards bow actually, because almost all of these involve, or a lot of them involve movement.
Yeah.
Which.
Do you like position puzzles, Brad?
Very much so.
I'm having so much fun.
You
with
couldn't
how
tell.
important positioning is in this game.
You couldn't tell by 25 that I liked positioning puzzles and shutting them down.
It is. One of the things that I'm so satisfied about is how positioning is such an important mechanic in this game. Because
Very much so.
Movement isn't free.
in 5e, movement is basically: am I next to the guy? Do I have line of sight? Or am I away?
Or can I get to him?
Yeah. But here in Dungeon Hunter, you need to know where the monster is, where it's going to be, where you are, where you want to be. Bow's pretty cool. And another thing, I don't know if you read all the way through Bow, Brad, but Bow's ability lets you spend focus to go anywhere in your combo tree.
Right. I'm really leaning towards bow. I will.
Which, so just as like a warning, Bow's ultimate attacks are not as strong as most classes because you can use them immediately, basically. But Bow is basically a very consistent power curve throughout the match. Where you want to maintain focus as necessary for adaptability or to use on long range attacks when you're out of position.
Or on just advantage.
It's basically trying to maintain as much pressure as you can all the time.
Yeah, this looks a lot more my playstyle.
And then
I still think chain hook is great. I'm not trying to shit on it.
Yeah.
Any weapon that you can cheat in the middle of the tree with a wall jump, it gets bonus points in my opinion. I'm surprised no one wants to be Lance. Lance is so sick though.
I do not have the skill or the ability scores for Lance.
I don't.
Should we let people ability respec when the class respec?
Yes.
Okay.
That would. No. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to like transfer like charge blade.
I think that. Should we just let people respec their primary ability? Or?
I think you can swap. I think you should be able to swap strength and dex around.
Yeah, but I don't want to switch everybody's scores around entirely.
Yeah. I think you can swap strength and dex around if
Okay,
you want to.
that's fine by me. You plan on sticking with longsword? Any thoughts or comments?
Bows
or
cannot
keys?
get proficiency in
Having
athletics.
a chart and having a piece to like track it is
Yeah.
gonna be helpful.
You get it from your background if you want.
Is
but
token
I don't
management
think you can
too
get it from
hard?
your background anymore because
I think I would have been okay if I wasn't so tired. And I was able to like.
That's okay. Does using the dice to track the number in the type feel?
What do you think about heavy bowgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that makes sense. I need more d6s.
I think I played heavy bowgun.
You have not played heavy bowgun. Heavy bowgun has not been tested yet.
I tested it very briefly and gave it a pass, but it was not good.
It was not.
It has been not redone, but it has been.
I thought I did heavy bowgun one of our test runs where it was just the three of us.
We might have,
I'm
but
pretty sure I did.
I fixed a bunch of stuff because it kind of sucked, and there was like.
I thought you
only
did.
one.
Maybe.
Wyvern's Roar is 4 or 5 ammo. I haven't decided yet.
I'm like 99% sure I tested it because
Let me put this in red text.
at that time, light bowgun and heavy bowgun had not been tested.
Actually, you might have. Did
And
you just
so,
basically siege fire every turn possible?
as much as possible, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That was part of the problem. That was like the only optimal thing to do.
Because I remember Grit 1 and 2 and True Grit, yeah, I definitely.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember that now.
It's been fixed so that you are more encouraged to use your lower type shots, and basically that there's not just one optimal path now, but It might be too strong. We'll see.
I do also kind of like the image of we get back to camp and Ward goes and sets down the chain hook, goes and works out for 20 minutes and comes back as a strength-based bow.
Strength bow?
We
I
don't
thought
know
that
what
was dex.
We don't know.
No,
It's
you made it strength or dex.
You said strength,
strength
or
or dex?
dex.
That's what you made it. Yeah.
Was I on some shit?
I think that's funny.
I didn't think I wasn't the bow player, so I didn't.
What are our thoughts on that? I think, okay, it's coming back to me that I figured that bows need draw strength and that bow is half ranged, half melee, that it was fine to be strength. But what are our thoughts on a strength bow?
I think it's awesome.
I mean, he's gonna fucking lose his dex save, so I don't care.
I think it's fine. Strength bow is...
Are there a shit ton of dex saves?
Well, there are only 3 saves in the game. There are dex, con, and wisdom.
Strength, intelligence, charisma don't have associated saves anymore.
Strength is still good because you need to do like a lot of athletics checks and like actual survival shit. But you might fail saves every once in a while. But if you're using evasion, you won't have to. You can just ignore your dex saves if you're wearing light armor.
If you're wearing light armor.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I don't know if you're
medium armor.
If you're leaning towards medium armor, you'll probably have to play a bit safer. But strength is still very viable.
Actually, if you guys, here's the deal. I don't want to let you guys reclass every time. So, do you want me to wait until you're certain that this is the class you want to respec to, or are you fairly confident that this is the one that you want to respec to?
I am pretty certain I'll be running chain hook.
That you're gonna be running chain hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only situation I wouldn't be is if these two both changed, or if he at least changed, where we were lacking a super solid damage dealer, where I might go charge blade at that point. Also, to be honest, I think I know monster patterns a little just from playing Monster Hunter and also helping design some monster stuff.
Oh, that's fine. You have not fought any of the high level monsters.
I know.
So by the time we get there, it will be.
But yeah, I don't want to be abusing guard points the whole time. I feel like I would be.
I think Charge Blade is niche redundant because you got a damager and a control guy already.
Do you like the Wroggi?
Yeah.
I do like the design. Yeah.
Cole walked upstairs. I think when we were making those.
Yeah. I figured that's what that was.
Wroggi's very silly.
Maybe
I love his broken head. It's very sad.
Maybe I'll stay dex, but
Dex bow?
I will go bow.
I think you should go strength bow actually.
Oh, that was an elephant.
I think it would be
Because here's the deal: if you're in light armor, you can use evasion on dex saves anyway.
He wants to run medium armor though.
I was thinking about medium armor
Well,
just for the utility.
if you have a guy like Bullseye wearing medium armor, then
You don't need. You'll never need dex. You'll very
you
rarely
will
have dex.
be a rare target of saves. And I won't say never, but if you're playing optimally and intelligently, actually that's kind of hard to do with bow. With bow and companions don't really work together.
But bow and companions is harder. It's like bow gun and a companion, or bow and lots of utility with your stuff.
I'm not saying you can't because
I'll go bow, and then I'll think more on light armor versus medium armor.
yeah, armor and kit can be changed between hunts too. And to be fair, bow with adaptability, you don't care what your combo status is.
Right.
You just can't command and do something else like bow or like bow gun or sword shield can do. So like, don't get me wrong, you are still a very good hireling class. You're just not the best hireling class.
I will think on it.
Especially because like you can give your companion a flute and he can make focus songs for you.
You can play focus songs for you. That would be smart. Maybe. Probably not actually.
I like Warhorn. I like Warhorn Bullseye.
If you want a guy to tank, Gremlines are kind of not ideal for it.
Gremlines aren't ideal for it, but I want an extra item utility on him, as well as a field kit.
There are companions that have better health scores, and there's a companion that is designed for tanking. What Robert is doing is he essentially picked the thief companion and turned him into a face tank.
It's a move, for sure.
I am playing very unorthodox. Not very unorthodox, relatively unorthodox.
Sword and Shield?
No, as far as animal companions.
Oh, I was gonna say Sword and Shield doing anything is acceptable because it's Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield is what lets me do it though, because I am.
Sword and Shield is my favorite.
I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
I mean, all the weapons are my favorite, but Sword and Shield is my favorite because if you have the proper kit, you can do basically anything. Like, you can help the hammer stun the guy. You can support the longsword. You can help the chain hook. You know.
I can give everyone a block to block the tailspin.
Which was very clever. And I hope you're also all noticing that crafting and items, you should use them.
Super important.
Because you won't be able to craft pretty much anything, given that you have the ability to look for it, and that you can craft it.
Yeah.
So don't hold on to anything.
Consumables are generally better than like the passive stuff, just because you can always make more consumables in the hunt.
My opinion, and this was before glider cloaks and ghillie hoods were craftable, which they're still craftable, but it's harder now. Is that you need like one passive, and then your second slot should always be in and out.
Yeah.
I was actually going to reward you guys with an extra slot for the first quest, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore.
Up to you. Maybe it's like if you turn in enough rare materials or something, you give someone a.
I will have an incentive, I think, where you guys can earn bonds or trade stocks to get an extra slot, but I'm not gonna give it to you right away because now that we've play tested it, I think it's an okay thing.
I think we're at an okay level as long as gear slots stay relative. But if I go to light armor and he goes to medium armor, or if I stay at medium armor and he stays at light armor, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Ren could also. I think Ren might also go to medium armor hammer.
I am going to take off though.
Alright,
yeah.
Adios, y'all.
To be fair, Ren has not faced any monster that inflicts significant status yet.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about significant status, all the high level monsters are pretty much
status
always
beams.
always improving status. Just like stagger or topple usually, but Wroggi is very much babies for